Hello.
Yes, sir. Sir, we
Yeah.
have around 80 registrations, sir.
Okay. Good.
Yes, and people are still adding on. We had a slight change in the schedule from morning to afternoon. I think there's a little confusion regarding that. So we have kept the
Okay.
messages. We are reminding them, and they're adding on now, sir. I think we have a participant, Madam Usha Rani. Madam wants to
Yeah.
speak with you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. I am
Very good
Dr.
afternoon.
Usha Rani from Little Shah Degree College, Uppal, Hyderabad.
Yeah.
Yeah, recently I pursued my PhD, sir, and last year I have become the permanent faculty. I have
Okay.
done my PhD from biotechnology, JNTUH, Hyderabad, and
Yeah.
PG I have done in microbiology, long
Okay.
back. Almost I have 23 years of teaching experience, but recently I completed my PhD. Now, as I have become permanent faculty, ours is a private college, uh, and we have only 12 weeks, not 2 years. So, I would like to know we are eligible for what kind of projects or like this. Just I'm starting my career.
Okay.
Till now, I'm an assistant professor right now. I would like to write small project. In what way? I mean, private college, no? That's what I have a doubt. But I'm a permanent faculty.
Okay. So
Yeah.
first of all, congratulations for you. You are being confirmed,
Thank you, sir. Thank you very
and
much.
I will be discussing various topics, various areas. I will be sharing with you
Yes.
which areas you can apply, how you can apply,
Yeah.
and what kind of projects.
Thank you very much, sir.
So that will be for all of you. The question
Yes.
is a very well taken, and will be throughout our 1 hour discussion. We will be doing that. Anybody else? So I will be sharing 3 websites. I will be sharing 3 websites which
Yes.
will be used for the learning process, how we go about it, and maybe I can tell you about those areas where we are dealing, the Department of Biotechnology is dealing with, and where else you can apply. All of you are familiar with Department of Biotechnology. So, what do you understand by biotechnology? Can any one of you can tell me?
Using advanced techniques in the living cell, it can be bacteria, animal cell, and plant cell.
What is the biotechnology in your home?
Uh, home, uh,
Curd.
curd, yogurt, or insulin.
In your work field at home.
Working at home.
Where do you work most of the time in home?
Kitchen?
Kitchens.
Yes,
We
biotechnology starts from there.
doesn't.
Do you make curd?
Yes, sir.
So the very basic example of biotechnology. In the night you put some inoculum, and in the morning milk will turn into curd. What else?
Fermentation.
Do you make
Fermented.
bread?
Yes, the yeast is added.
So you add yeast, and
Yeah.
after a few hours it will come up, and you
Yes.
will make bread out of this, different kind of breads.
Yes.
Anybody, anything else in the kitchen?
Yeah, idli and dosa all are fermented material.
Yes, fermentation is a basic process.
Cheese. Cheese.
Very good. Anybody else?
And cheese also.
Cheese also, yes. True.
Yeah. So most of the food materials
All the
we are
fermented
prepared
comes under.
using
Please,
the fermentation,
yeah.
especially in kitchen.
In North India, we make batura. The dough is raised by using biotech process. All the medicines you use, They are made by fermentation, antibiotics especially. Do you know how big a size of the fermenter for antibiotics? Any idea? Rough idea?
Sir, come again, sir. One more sir.
Size of the fermenter for making bioinformatics. Around 50,000 liters. Just imagine. 50,000 liter means approximately the size of your complete home. That much of broth is made, and out of that antibiotics are extracted. So anything else about biotechnology? Okay, what is the basis of biotechnology?
According to my knowledge, we are preparing vectors through the use of biotechnology and genetically modified varieties.
So the molecular processes of life.
Yes,
The
molecular.
processes of life are part of the biotechnology, and process of life was taught to us in which area, which subject? Biochemistry. You know biochemistry, na? So if you know biochemistry, you must be knowing the glycolic acid cycle and other cycles. Are you familiar with this? Any of you is very good at biochemistry?
I am
Who's
from
biochemistry?
botany, sir. Botany background,
Pardon?
not biochemistry. Botany, sir. Botany.
Botany, हाँ ठीक है, botany is all right.
Yes.
So biochemistry, who are two or three good people in biochemistry? I have a challenge for them.
Yes, sir. Myself, Tahsin, sir.
Yeah,
Syed Vasia Tahsin from Department of Biochemistry, sir.
very good.
Government College, sir. SRR and CVR Government Degree College, Vijayawada.
Okay. So which books you use for teaching biochemistry?
We Leninger, sir.
And
And Strayer we follow.
okay, good. Is there an alternative to these two books?
Yes, sir. Harper's is there.
But not very close to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any Indian author?
Satyanarayana we follow, sir.
But that book is that book very good? Can you use that for teaching?
But using it's a basic one, sir.
Basics.
So in the world today, there is only two good books of biochemistry. One is
Yes,
Leninger, another one is Strayer. So that is a challenge to all of us. I am thinking for writing a book on a textbook on biochemistry, and I need few people to join me.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Only those people who are willing, who teach their subject from their heart, not from their mind.
Sure, sir. It's a great opportunity for us if you join us.
So if you are interested,
Sure,
then
sir.
then maybe I invite you. Anybody else who is willing? I need one more person.
Sir, I'm ready, sir.
No, your background should be biochemistry. Are you teaching biochemistry?
No, we have only glycolysis and basics, that's all.
No,
In
no.
second year.
Then that will not be sufficient.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
One
I'm
second.
Dr. Neeraja.
ఆవిడకి స్పీచ్ కావాలంటే డౌన్లోడ్ అవ్వట్లేదు సార్. ప్రిన్సిపల్ మేడంకి మీరు ఇచ్చింది వాట్సాప్ కావాలట. ఆ వాట్సాప్ చేశారు సార్ కాల్ వచ్చింది. ఆయన మ్యూట్ పెట్టి బయోకెమిస్ట్రీలో టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ ఆయన రాస్తున్నాడంట. ఆయనతో పాటు బయోకెమిస్ట్రీ వాళ్ళకి కావాలంట. బయోటెక్నాలజీ ఆయనకి ఏదో ఫోన్ వచ్చింది సార్, అందుకే ఆపేశారు. అంతే కదా మరి, అంతమంది రిజిస్టర్ అయ్యి తక్కువ అటెండ్ అవుతారు. మనోళ్ళైనా జాయిన్ అయిపోతే నెంబర్ పెరిగిపోతుంది సార్. మనోళ్ళు కూడా ఏదో పార్టిసిపేట్ అబ్బా భోపాల్లో అంటే ఏమైనా థీమ్స్ ఉన్నాయా సార్? ఒకసారి పెట్టండి పిల్లల్ని కొంతమందినైనా పంపిద్దాం. అదే అర్థమైంది. అబ్బో ఈ కళ్యాణికి అప్ చెప్తే ఏదో చేసేది స్కిట్. ఈయనకేమో కాల్ వచ్చింది
డాడీ
Dear delegates, it looks like sir has otherwise occupied and received a call. So just bear with us for 5 more minutes and sir will be back. Thank you. Yeah, and sir is back.
Sorry. Yeah, we can start now.
Yes, sir. I think Madam Biochemistry, ma'am, I think you were about to talk to sir. Neeraja, ma'am, if I'm not wrong.
Vajia.
Yes, I'm Dr. Neeraja.
Okay.
I teach botany, sir, plant physiology and all that. So far I have taught.
Okay.
And if you give me opportunity in that area for biotechnology, you are asking me, no? So I'm interested, sir. For
No,
few
but
topics.
are you teaching biochemistry?
Not sir, botany, biochemistry part, we come across the plant physiology.
So I need people who are teaching biochemistry because I know exactly what is being taught to the people, to the students.
Okay, sir.
Otherwise, you are welcome. We can think of something else if you are really interested.
Good afternoon. Because it talks in that area, plant physiology, biochemistry related, and hormones and all. I'm interested.
You write to me separately, and we will discuss that out.
Whichever area I'm interested in lipid metabolism and biofuels and all.
Yes. So all of you are having
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good afternoon, sir. This is Dr. Mahima, Principal Investigator, UGC CSR, CRS Project, Indoor, Assistant Professor, Department of Microbiology, Muthaimal College of Arts and Science, Rasipuram, Namakkal District, sir. I am not belongs to biochemistry, I belongs to microbiology, sir.
Okay. Microbiology, I have a similar question what I discussed about biochemistry.
Yes,
we
sir.
Don't have a good book.
Yes, sir.
Actually, do you feel that we have a good textbook or
no, sir. For each topic, individually separate books are available, but individually
there is no complete book.
Yes, sir.
So you can take my email from the SRIKAKULAM College, Government College, and you can write to me whatever you want to do. We will go ahead. I have some invitation from some publishers. They are willing to publish our books, and we can go ahead with that. I have myself written one book on bioinformatics.
Oh, fine, sir. So you are having vast knowledge in all the subjects, sir.
Yes, bioinformatics I have learned after joining Department of Biotechnology.
Yeah,
so
it's
whatever
good
knowledge
to hear,
I gathered, for sharing that with the people, I wrote 2 books.
Actually. So we are struggling in bioinformatics also, sir.
That also we can talk.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir.
After the meeting, you can write to me, and
yes,
I will be able to help you.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Actually, I have completed one project in DBT during 2018, sir. Okay. 18-19.
Good.
Sir,
so I will know your interest if you write to me. If you don't write to me, it will stay
surely
only
I'll
till
write
this meeting. It will not go beyond this meeting.
No, sir. We'll take
Because
you into next
book writing is a project which is from say minimum 6 months to 2,
1
3,
year, sir.
4, 4 years or 5 years.
Yes, sir.
It can go on unless we
Yes,
are
sir.
satisfied that we have given sufficient information for the students what they
Yes, sir.
need in terms of all their queries, all the questions which they raise. Answer to all the questions have to be there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Getting my point?
Yes, sir. I got it, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
So if I receive a email or a phone call from you, I will understand that you are interested.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Otherwise, I will forget that yes, we have
No,
discussed
no, sir. I will follow
academically
it up, sir. I will
academically,
follow
and
it.
that is all.
Okay, okay, sir. I will follow it up, sir.
Not for
Thank you,
you,
sir.
for all of you.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
One
Sure,
second.
sir. Thank you for the opportunity.
Actually, I have a big meeting, India International Science Festival,
Yes, sir. We
which
are
is
so
going.
sorry to have kept you waiting, sir. So shall we just proceed into the program, sir?
Okay,
Yes, sir.
please.
Sure. We didn't want to disturb in the sense that our participants were
No,
very eager to interact with you.
no, we
So
can discuss after the lecture. Not a
yes, sir,
problem.
definitely, sir. So, a very good afternoon to our distinguished chief guest and the keynote speaker of today, Dr. Gulshan Wadhwa, sir, and our president and the principal of our college, Dr. P. Surekha, madam, and the program coordinator, dear M. Pradeep, sir, and all the learned and distinguished delegates. A very good afternoon, and it is with great pleasure that I welcome you all to the national level webinar series that is being organized by the Internal Quality Assurance Cell, the Nodal Resource Center, and the Center for Applied Sciences of the Government Degree College, Srikakulam. All these three centers put together have come forward and are organizing a webinar series to create awareness on the various government funding agencies that provide financial support on various government schemes for seminars, conferences, workshops, refresher courses, science campuses, research projects, travel grants, etc. for all the UG faculty from across India. Under this series, the first of this webinar today entitled Awareness on DBT-CTEP scheme that is being organized on 15th of December 2022 is being organized in association with the Department of Biotechnology, DBT, New Delhi, Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India, and the Biotech Consortium India Limited, New Delhi. So with these few words, I request the President and our respected Principal, ma'am, Dr. P. Surekha, ma'am, to give her opening remarks. Surekha, ma'am, over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Harita. So, good afternoon, respected Gulshan sir, and all the dignitaries and delegates. I am very pleased to welcome you all for this national webinar on funding opportunities for UG courses, organized by Internal Quality Assurance and Nodal Resource Center of Government Degree College, Srikakulam, in association with the DBT, New Delhi, Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India, and biotechnologies also. Thank you so much, sir, for your giving opportunity to conduct this type of programs in our college and in this UZ platform. Our institution has the vision to mold, empower students and faculty in the pursuit of knowledge, values, and social responsibility, help them to achieve excellence in various fields of, and prepare them to face global changes. As a part of this, we have established a distinctive approach towards attaining our comprehensive vision by molding it by means of the TAP Thrive Train program. So to organize such training programs, the institution needs financial assistance. So from the financial resources is a through job, though for job for a government institutions. So our college has its mark to tap the funds. We approached the national organizations like UGC, DBT, DST, SERB, MHRD, UBA, Indian Academy Sciences, and Upcost, etc., and tapped the resources for the thrive of institution as well as the departments. Along with the proper utilization of resources, We also enlighten other through regular awareness and training programs. Thank you for this opportunity, and most of the faculty and most of the scholars and throughout national wise, all are utilizing they are ready to utilizing the opportunities from the different national fundings. So we would like to thank Gulshan sir. Please give your opportunities, and your knowledge is very valuable to us. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Everyone, thank you so much for your participation also. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your support and your encouragement as always. Before actually handing over the platform to Gulshan sir, I would like to just give a brief introduction of our sir. So, Dr. Gulshan Wadhwa sir is the director of the Department of Biotechnology, Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India. Sir had done his MTech and PhD from IIT Delhi and has more than 23 years of experience in the government service and also 5 years of industry prior to that. He has qualified GATE, NET, IISc Bangalore and several other entrance exams and has cleared many scholarships and is the recipient of many awards. Dr. Wadhwa sir is the program officer and the member secretary of more than 20 committees and task force on animal biotechnology, aquaculture and marine biotechnology at the national level. Earlier, Sir has dealt with bioinformatics, computational and systems biology. Sir has established the Biotechnology Information Systems Network consisting of around 170 bioinformatics centers in the present form. He has also established the DBT e-library consortium for the online access of more than 1100 full-text journals by 14 DBT and 19 Northeastern institutes all over India. CTEP online submission server for the conference and travel support is another major development under his able stewardship. Sir has experience in industry, IPR, production, testing, marketing, and consultancy. Presently, Sir is looking after the international collaboration in biotechnology and outreach program of the department. Professional career, he has undergone several trainings both nationally and internationally in the area of bioinformatics and IPR at WIPO, Geneva, EPO, Hague, and NUS and Singapore. Sir has been a part of international delegations to various countries. He has also guided research in the area of bioinformatics for BTech, MTech, MSc, MPhil, and PhD scholars. Sir has published more than 70 peer-reviewed research papers in international reputed journals and delivered many invited lectures on various aspects of bioinformatics and biotechnology. He is the founder, editor-in-chief of an international journal and reviewer for several others. In his professional capacity, Sir is a member of many academics, societies of national and international repute, and supervisor or guide in many Indian and national institutes. So, dear delegates, I think this is a privilege for us to have Sir here with us to interact. And Sir, with these few words, I would request you to please address the delegates. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for inviting me to share my views and my knowledge with all of you and to guide you on the various area of biotechnology and what you can do in the area of biotechnology. So basically, how you define is how what are the opportunities available to all of us in India and abroad. Some minor corrections to what my earlier speaker has just said. I'm now looking after the outreach program of the department, and CTEP program was also initiated by me almost 13 years back. So you all know are familiar with the word biotechnology, and you have known in the before we started in the previous 5-10 minutes what is the biotechnology and from where it starts. So home host to all these things which have matured into different forms of technologies and different forms of fermentation, antibiotic medicine, stem cell, and so many other things which you must be hearing time and again. And recently, I hope all of you have taken the corona vaccination, 2 shots or 3 shots. That was also development of this department, which has been given to the industry, and industry has taken it up to all of you through Arogya Setu app and other means of government and private hospitals and clinics and other places. Most of it free, but wherever it was not available in the paid form also. That was the largest initiative in the world for a vaccination so far in the history of humankind. We have vaccinated almost 2.2 billion people on this earth. I don't know how many zeros are there in the billion. All of you must be knowing. I never counted them, but yes. So I will come directly to the area where we have to start with. Okay. The biotechnology department of biotechnology deals with
It's open.
the different areas of biotechnology, and I'll be sharing with you some screens. I'll be showing you some displays, and I'll be discussing, telling you about all these things. How can I share my screen from here?
Sir, at the bottom of the screen, you'll have three linear dots, sir. You have the
Yes.
speaker. Yeah, yes, sir. When you click on those three linear dots.
Okay.
Beside that, you have a square and an arrow, sir. An arrow within a square. Like this, sir. This is a symbol, sir, for sharing your screen. It's at the bottom of your screen.
Okay, and entire screen window or a tab?
Entire screen is much better, sir. So you can just minimize this Google tab and you can open your PPT, sir.
No, PPT is not there. I'll be sharing from the web.
Yes, sir. So entire screen is okay, and you can just open the tab and we can see whatever you are seeing, sir. We'll be seeing your entire screen.
So is it visible to you now?
No, sir. Not yet.
No, sir. No, it will come now.
Yes, sir. You're presenting now. Yes, sir. We can see your screen.
Yeah.
You can just click on the tab that you want to share with us and we can view the tab, sir.
Is it visible now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can see it.
So this is where we start. We'll start with our vision. That is attaining new heights in biotechnology research, sharing biotechnology into a premier precision tool for the future of creation of wealth and ensuring social justice, especially for the welfare of the poor. And mission and other core values are given here. I will not go into details. Then we come directly to, we have 14 scientific decision units or divisions. You can see, can you see them here? Agriculture and plant sciences, plant biotechnology, bioresources, medical interventions, infectious disease biology. So I'll be dealing with each one of them because they are the different areas which we'll be dealing. Agriculture and plant science, we have two major initiatives: agriculture and plant science basic research and Biotech Kisan. Then similarly, we have plant biotechnology resources. In plant biotech, we have two major areas. Basically, all the biotechnology started with the genetic engineering. Who was the first person to tell us the structure of DNA? Watson and Crick. You all know, familiar with Watson and Crick model, I hope.
Yes, sir.
So similarly, we do medical interventions. We have biomedical engineering and medical devices and diagnostics. Then we have vaccines, R&D, new drug developments and generics and COVID Suraksha. These three major initiatives here. See the details here, thrust areas, especially for COVID also. One thing I will share with you that we have started work on almost 35 COVID vaccines, out of which two have been released, which with you have been vaccinated. One is the Covishield, and other one is a Covaxin. Third one, which is now released, is COVID-19 ZyCoV-D. This is the first DNA vaccine in the world which has been developed. Then there are most of the other vaccines. There are clinical trials. Some are in the second phase. Some are in the third phase of the clinical trials. And of course, we have established many facilities, like facilities for animal challenge studies and clinical immunogenicity assays and similar things. Where are they located? They are located at Institute of Life Sciences, Bhubaneswar, and NCBS Bangalore, INSTEM Bangalore, Institute of Science Bangalore. Similarly, we have this other programs. Basically, they are all located in all these locations over the world, India. Then we have been working on upgradation of DBT's laboratories as central drug laboratories, so that we have drug testing facilities. This is one facility at National Institute of Animal Biology. We have a vaccine testing facility. Vaccine testing facility is normally at the level of BSL 3. The highest level is BSL 4. This is the most sanitized facility where you can develop and test the vaccines. Then we are also working on new drugs and developments and biogenerics. Biogenerics are drugs similar to the drugs which are available, but made synthetically out of the natural ingredients. Okay, then we go to the next one, that is vaccines you have already seen. Stem cell and regenerative medicine. Stem cells are the cells which are normally available in the fetus. Fetus is the one which at the time of conception develops in the human body and ultimately develops into a full-fledged human being as a child. But now scientists have developed stem cells from the other parts of the body, other cells of the body, and we are in the process of developing organs for organ replacement and many other things. 3D printing is one more thing which has come up. We design the human organs using that, which can be used for replacing the damaged organs of the body. Then we are also working on the infectious disease biology, especially the human genomics and oncology, cancer, and human genetics. Then, of course, computational biology and bioinformatics, theoretical and computational biology. Then Genome India and microbiome, BTS network. This is spread all over the India. Some centers are near to your place also. Then chronic disease and nutrition, public health and nutrition, especially. Energy and environment, which includes mission innovation, energy, bioscience, and waste. Waste to value, energy and forest biotechnology, and our outreach program, as you are familiar, some awards and other fellowships. So this is our human resource development program. We are from this department, we are supporting around 70 master's degree program all over India. And you can see their locations here. They are from, I think they are mainly concentrated in the north and south. Bangalore, Mysore, Thrissur, Kochi, Madurai, Coimbatore, Puducherry, Chennai, so on and so forth. Then we are working on animal, livestock, and allied sciences, aquaculture and marine biotechnology. I'm not describing these areas because you can go and read on the website. But if you have any questions related to them, you can always ask me. And one major program related to colleges is the program of the department. The advertisement is brought out almost every year, and some new colleges are selected. You can check this advertisement on DBT website from time to time. And then we have some biotech park and incubators. These are all the areas which we deal with. And of course, our CTEP program comes under the outreach program, where we mainly deal with the competitive grant systems, outreach program, the CTEP one, and the project management system. Of course, now the DBT website also comes under this. So these are the all the areas. We have a competitive grant management system, which you must be familiar with, the e-promise, and you can directly see e-promise here. Of course, this is the data. I will come to the e-promise. When you see the e-promise here, DBT-CTEP, dbt-epromise.nic.in.
Yes.
You can apply. You can register here on this website through the login page, and you can apply for the projects here. All the projects you can apply from here. Right. Then we go to the next one. Okay. Yeah. Then of course we develop regulations and guidelines. You can see on our websites some of the guidelines developed in the past few years. National guidelines for essential research, guidelines for evolution of probiotics in food, statement of research misconduct, biotech pride guidelines, guidelines for evolution of nanopharmaceuticals. Nanopharmaceuticals is another new area which has been developed, and it's coming up very fast. Nanomedicine is coming up as a new alternative to the drugs, where the drugs can be targeted to the different parts of the body also, and they will be released timely at particular times or gradually over a period of time. So you must have seen some drugs, some medicines in the medical shop which you have bought. They mention the time release drug? They come on this. Then of course we have the guidelines for engagement of not related. Then some rules and regulation. We have biosafety program, national biosafety program. Those institutes which are doing some genetic work, they are given a biosafety committee, and this committee looks into the biosafety of the organism so that they are not released in the environment just like that without doing proper biosafety test. We have a DNA profiling bill. DNA profiling is normally done at two institutes in the country, that is Center for DNA Fingerprinting and Design. It's at CDFD Hyderabad and CCMB Hyderabad. And CCS Pune also, 3 places. Then we have other things. We have 16 autonomous institutions all over the country. These institutions normally work in the area of different specialized area of biotechnology, like National Institute of Immunology works on immunology, National Center for Cell Science works on cell science and stem cells and similar areas. National Brain Research Center works on the brain and its related functions. Center for DNA Fingerprinting, as I just told, CDFD. With this works on the DNA profiling and similar things. National Institute of Plant Genomic Research works on the plant genomics. I think our areas are related to all your areas in which you teach in the graduation period. Institute of Life Sciences works in general overall life sciences. Institute of Bioresources and Sustainable Development, IBST, works on bioresources and their sustainable development. Then Rajiv Gandhi Center for Biotechnology works on the in general overall biotechnology area. Institute of STEM Science, Stem Cell Science and Regenerative Medicine works on stem cells and their application in the medicine. Translational Health Science and Technology Institute, located at Faridabad, works on the translation of the research work, the outcomes of the research, the development technologies, patents, and other things into converting them into the marketable products and similar things. Then the other institutes are National Institute of Biomedical Genomics. They work on biomedical genomics, how this genomics protects us and how this genomics can be used for the benefit of the biotechnology. Regional Center for Biotechnology, again located at Faridabad, is working on in the area of biotechnology. This is one deemed university where you can register for PhD projects also, and they have masters and other programs also. National Agri-Food Biotechnology Institute, located at Mohali, Punjab, is working in the area of food biotechnology. National Institute of Animal Biotechnology works in the animal area and their genetics and related things, and they are developing products related to animals, animal testing, and other things. Center for Center for, what is the full form? CIAB Mohali also works on biotechnology products. International Center for Genetic Engineering and Biotechnology, located at New Delhi, is working internationally. They have three main campuses in Italy, and is a part of the international network, and they also work in the different areas of biotechnology, disease, and other things. So this is about all the institutes. Then we have two public sector units. These are Bharat Immunological and Biologicals and Indian Vaccine Corporation. The Indian Vaccine Corporation has led to spread of all the COVID movement in India, and they have done a lot of work in this. Then we have another one called Biotechnology Industry Research Assistance Council. This council assists all the people who are willing to start a small industry. They support to the startups. They work. They support to these new ideas, and they help them convert into the new products and help the people to set up the industry. They give grants for the industry, set up the industry also. They give incubation facilities also for the support, so that if you are willing to start an industry and you want to test that product, you will be provided space and labs and other things where testing can be done and the initial product can be produced for the marketing. Later on, they can shift to the industrial area, then they can set up their own industry. So this is all about the institutions. Then our research proposals are invited here at Call for Proposals. You see that there are different proposals which are still open. Artificial intelligence application in agriculture and plant sciences. Requests for letter of intent on setting up of center of excellence in nano vaccines and nano adjuvants. Then on genome editing. Then on biocare program. This is program mainly meant for the women. Women can submit research program under this biocare program. Then this is a special initiative taken on the international level, CEPI, and this is also calling for the new proposals. You can apply against all these proposals, all these request grants, and you can get a project through this. Applications for all of them have to be applied on the promise. Then of course we have science communication. Various publications have been published under this. Foldscope you all must be aware of. This is a miniature form of the microscope which can be used to view small organisms and other things, and that's a useful thing. How you construct the whole scope out of the kit. Children have been given training on this.
master trainer. Sir, Mira?
Some programs have been carried out, and of course we have different publications. You can see here DBT's response to COVID-19, world's first COVID DNA vaccines. We have a publication. Then Milan, the meeting of the Indian livestock farmers and agriculture with NIAB scientists, technology profile and recent initiatives in animal biotechnology, and so on. You can see lot many are there. I will not read all of them, but you can see all of them whenever you find time and get benefit from them. We go to the next. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav have been celebrated and at these following locations. Okay, then we go to the next. Madam has talked about my publications. You can see my publication directly on this address. If you search in the Google Scholar and my name, you will get this site opened. My profile is there. All my publications are here. You can see some of them you will get full text also. Then of course I have shown you the e-promise already. This is the program where you can get support for the conferences, international travel for presenting the paper. Some exhibition we conduct. Of course, these exhibitions are not conducted by the colleges but by the NGOs and popular lectures of which this program may be a part. So you can register here and for your college you can apply for a program. Then of course we have, I have just told about the BIRAC. This is the site of the BIRAC. You can see here various programs. Incubation, ideation to late stage, translation research, social innovation, equity funding, strategic research funding, product commercialization, and DVD BIRAC AMR mission. So for all these areas, you can get support from BIRAC. BIRAC is biotechnology. So details of all these areas are given here. We have a big grant, biotechnology incubation grant, ignition grant, under which you can get some support for your setting up of a startup or a industry. So already they have supported more than 6,000 proposals, 5,000 project proposal, 125 new startups, 120 plus intellectual properties or patents, and so on. Of course, more than 100 entrepreneurs also they have supported, so that can be useful to them. They are working in the area of biosimilars and stem cells, agriculture, biomedical devices, industrial biotechnology and agriculture, drugs, including drug delivery and so on. So you can apply for your industry here, industry support here, and you can set up some good startups there. Of course, recently under my program, the CTEP, I have started with the India Biotechnology channel. All of you can visit this channel. Apparently, this is the last item of my discussion, and you can view this channel. And whatever programs we support, their recordings, their lectures, and other things come here. So kindly, all of you must be having mobiles. So that completes the whole cycle. Whatever programs we support, they are coming here. You can take support from the conferences, popular lectures. If you want to present a paper internationally, we can give you travel grant. And some exhibitions by some NGOs can be set up in your area. Similarly, you can apply for the research projects and you can get grants for them and do some useful productive R&D work. And similarly, you can start a startup, new company, develop a new product using the BIREC grant and their support, and you can come up with some new industries and startups. So in summary, all that. But in the end, I will once again show you my channel, because that is a channel where you will get many useful information. Once again, I share this. So you can see some videos I have uploaded here, some shorts, some videos, which are, these are all the videos are from the CTEP program, different programs at different times, which have been held around the country. You can see and benefit the new areas from them. Then we have, for popularization purpose, we have starting with some shorts recently, and many of them are getting popular. You can also see them and enjoy. Then we have uh, some channels linked to our this channel, which includes all the most of the DBT autonomous institutes and PSUs, which I have shown you in the DBT website. Science and technology ministries and their departments, like Ministry of Earth Sciences. Then our institute, THSTI, RGCB, Institute of Life Sciences, and all their video channels are shown here. National Institute of Animal Biotechnology, NBRC Manesar, NCCS Pune, CDP Hyderabad, Instant Bangalore, and likewise. Similarly, we have linked to various ministries also: Ministry of Earth Sciences, Department of Science and Technology, Punjab State Science Council for Science and Technology, Ministry of Information Technology, Ministry of Environment and Forest, and we are adding more to this. Then some of our conferences which held and which we have supported, which have the web channel, we are linked here. Similarly, for some of the exhibition things, we have linked here. Some of the popular lecture, there are not many, we are linking here. And some science and technology institutes around the country, we are linking here, so that you know what kind of work is being done in the country. And of course, in the end, we have biotech cartoons. Hope you enjoy them. Can you all open the biotechnology India Biotechnology channel or your mobile? Is it possible? Just give in inverted commas India Biotechnology channel.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, definitely, sir.
Yeah,
So I
it will
request all
take.
the participants, please
Yeah.
open the India Biotechnology channel in your YouTube, on your mobiles or in your laptop, and please subscribe. Please open the India Biotechnology channel in YouTube.
So hope you will get very good benefits from this. If you have any suggestions for this channel, you can always give me, and I can add more features into this. Of course, there are some playlists in different areas of biotechnology. If you see biotechnology companies, history of biotechnology, COVID-19 clinical trial, COVID-19 and its impact on economy, post-COVID complications, COVID in news, business after COVID-19, COVID-19 tax and taxation, biotechnology trending videos, Center State Science Conclave, which was held in Ahmedabad 2 months back, and our CTEP program and its conference lectures, science and technology institutions, COVID-19 in journal, then popular lectures in biotechnology. BIREC Expo was held 6 months back in the month of May 2022. It is related videos are here. Then biotech school programs, some of the school programs which are being held in the country. Then biotech startup companies I've linked here. You can see some of their profiles. Applications of biotechnology, biotech instrumentation, bioinformatics and BTSnet. PM Modi ji and biotechnology, what Modi ji thinks and talks on biotechnology, you can hear here. Then biotechnology industry, BIREC, Northeastern biotech hubs, DBT awards and fellowship, our CTEP program in media, CTEP program in COVID-19. This Global Bio India one international conference was held by the department. Some related videos are here. Startup India in biotechnology, careers in biotechnology, biotechnology learning, role of DBT in COVID-19 mitigation, DBT's Institute's introductory video. You can learn about the DBT Institute from here. Department of Biotechnology News, DBT Biotechnology eligibility test for admission to PhD. Of course, biotechnology animation video. This is the maximum viewed and maximum number of views are in this. You can see different processes of biotechnology here. I will show you one small video from here. Then, of course, DBT Auto Institution, their foundation days, some success stories in biotechnologies, DBT programs, DBT Foundation Day, and the journal about DBT. One small video will run from here. Of course, an ad will definitely come. So we can see the biology, cell structure, and nucleus. This will be helpful for teaching the students.
కూర్చోండి రా ల్యాబ్లో కూర్చోండి తీసుకోండి ఆ డ్రాలో ఉంటాయి కదా కింద గ్రూప్లో పెట్టేయండి సార్ మన సెకండ్ ఇయర్ ఇది సెకండ్ ఇయర్ అని మళ్ళీ మైక్రోబయాలజీ వల్ల మన దగ్గర గ్రూప్ లేదు మీరు ఇందైతేనే పక్కన రా తెలివైన ఇప్పుడు అందరం ఇక్కడ ఉన్న వాళ్ళం అయితే సబ్స్క్రైబ్
So you see, there are useful videos which will be useful to all of you at the school level, at the college level, and at the senior level also. There are videos about what is biology, cell structure and function, 3D animation, human nervous system. Similarly, for central nervous system, for the urinary system, for dew, and so many of them. According to CBSE syllabus and description about the DNA fingerprinting, and you can see n number of them. So you see, it's useful in the sense that we can. This will be helpful in teaching also. I hope by this must have already subscribed to the channel.
Yes, sir. Definitely we have subscribed.
Only 10 people have subscribed. I can see from.
And we'll share it to all our students too, sir.
Yes, only 10 people have subscribed so far.
We will.
So thank you. I think this is good about it. Any questions you can ask now?
So, delegates, do we have any questions or any other information that you need from. I request the delegates to utilize this opportunity. It is not every day that we have Gulshan sir ready to, talk and clarify all our doubts. So, yes, ma'am, I think Madam Neeraja,
This is
ma'am.
Neeraja from Karnool, KVR Government College Cluster University, sir. It's very useful information you have given us. Sir, I would like to know what is the maximum limit for the funding? How much we can apply for that amount?
Can you repeat your question?
Sir, what is the maximum amount of funding we can apply for?
There's no limit.
No. Thank you, sir. Just
is as much as you can afford to do work, proportional to your work.
Sir. Sir. Thank you, sir.
If your work is useful, if your work is productive, if your work is new, if it is innovative, if it is giving a new product, new process, if you are clear in your mind in your description of the work, definitely will support you.
Thank you, sir. Sir, one more thing, sir. We need the basic facilities, or can we have the collaboration with the CCMB or IACT like that for the
Why not?
infrastructure, sir?
Talk to them, you can take their guidance, and if their project is of their interest, they will definitely collaborate.
Okay, sir. With that, their collaboration also we can approach you, no, sir?
Yeah.
Even if we don't have infrastructure. As far as the infrastructure is concerned, I'm a little bit worried in our area. I belong to the Rayalaseema, very poor region of the Andhra state, and infrastructure facilities are very less here. And if you want to go for a projects, can we have the collaboration with the CCA and ICT and apply for the projects?
Yes, there are two ways of doing it. One way is that you collaborate with them and use their infrastructure. Another way is that the Department of Biotechnology also under its infrastructure supports some programs. I don't know whether your program will fall under that. You will talk to concerned officer. Dr. Garima Gupta is there. You can search her details from the DBT website. And there is a program by DST, Department of Science and Technology, by the name of FIST, F-I-S-T.
Sir.
That program also you get support, and you can apply also for the women program under the BioCare program.
Sir, my name is, I want to go for DNA barcoding, the plant identification by DNA barcoding.
That you have to contact CDFD Hyderabad.
Okay, sir. So without infrastructure also, can we ask for the equipment and all through the project?
Yes, some equipment we support.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, welcome. Anybody else?
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm Tahsin from SRR Vijayawada, sir. Okay. Sir, our department is shortlisted for DBT Star scheme, sir. We applied for that.
So already you have people from DBT Star scheme. So if you want to take help, take from her.
No. Yes, sir. We applied,
She's the right
sir, and
sir,
suggest us to be selected in the final. So what? We need some suggestions, sir, for final selection. Just our departments are shortlisted from our college.
Yeah.
In what way, best way we have to present so that we can get that, sir?
That the concerned program officer will be able to help you, because details of the program they are only having.
A grade.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Dr. Garima Gupta is there. Who is there?
Yes, sir. Garima Gupta.
Yeah, she will be able to help you out.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Sir, regarding the book,
Neeraja, madam, your voice is not clear. You're breaking.
Is it okay, madam?
Yes, ma'am. Now it's better.
Ma'am, is it okay? Sir, you were talking about book writing in the beginning.
Yeah.
You're more interested only in the biochemistry or other areas like biofuels and all?
Yes, I am interested. I want your interest. Those who are interested can talk to me. Any area of biology, any area.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
I am ready to collaborate with all of you.
Thank you so much. It's a boon to us, sir.
If I get a response from you within 1 week's time,
Sir.
I will think you are interested. Otherwise, I will think that you are not really interested. Like
sir,
I just got,
you
I
want your mail ID, sir?
gulshan.dbt@nbc.in. Yeah.
Sir, please.
Mail
Sir.
ID you
Please,
can
sir.
take from the Srikakulam College.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Ma'am, we have already shared
Sure,
sir's mail ID in the chat box, ma'am. Please check your chat box. We
Yeah.
already messaged sir's mail ID.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I'm interested to write a book on biofuels, sir.
But your interest is visible from the number of people who have subscribed the channel so far. Only 10 people are interested, rest are just sitting there. Because it's a maybe I don't know what. So your interest, you have to show your interest. I cannot show that. You have to.
Really, sir,
we can definitely do good work. We can bring the India on the world platform. But initiative has to come from your side. I'm from my side. I'm ready to support all of you.
Thank you so much.
And if I'm not able to support myself, I'll bring in other people who will support you from all over India, anywhere you want. Anybody else?
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Dr. Usha Rani. Sir, for funding for seminars or conferences, how many days before we need to apply, and anything new we have to do, or our interest we can carry?
No, you can apply depending on the program. Either you are organizing a small national or international conference, then you can apply under the conferences. If you are done some research work and you want to present a paper, your paper has been accepted abroad in some conference, you can visit there. We will support your to and fro fare. Similarly, for popular lectures, you can apply a series of 3 popular lecture. We support around 24,000 rupees to each investigator for conducting a popular lecture. You have to organize 3 lectures, 1 from internal resources and 2 from external resources.
Thank you very much, sir.
So the challenge is still there. Challenge is valid till you are interested. So I hope I'll get some response from you, some of you. I don't expect from all of you. Biochemistry, medical microbiology, any area. Biofuels is actually my PhD area. So I'll be most interested.
Sure, sir.
Myself also, sir.
Yeah.
Already, I have worked on algal biofuels, sir.
Okay.
In my PhD work.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. If you want to write something, you can contact me.
Sure, sir.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am, you can speak, ma'am. I think you have joined
Anything you
two
want to say?
mobiles. We are getting a resound. You can decrease yeah, you can do that.
Yes, sir. Yeah, sorry, ma'am. Sir, myself previously. Now I think it's rectified, ma'am. Yes, thank you. Sir, I'm lecturer in biochemistry, sir, from Guntur.
Okay.
I also willing to join with you.
Yeah. Biochemistry.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, sir. Really,
So you write to
great
me
having
within 1 week. We have a challenge
Sure,
that
sir.
we have to write a biochemistry book from India.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Better than Lellinger and Steyer.
We are eagerly waiting for that.
Write one paragraph proposal, your proposal in 1 paragraph and send it to me. Then after that we will discuss.
Sure, sir. Sure,
okay.
Sir. Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Dr. K. Sucharita from Government College for Women, Guntur.
Okay.
I teach microbiology, sir. I have expertise in microbial diversity, chemotaxonomy, and related topics. So, if there is any chance that you can also incorporate this component in the book we are going to.
No, this will be a totally
write.
separate book.
Sir?
This will be a totally separate book, no? It's a different area, no? But you are welcome.
Yes, sir.
Write one paragraph to me, then we discuss after that.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you.
So far 14 people have registered for
Good afternoon, sir.
subscribe the channel.
Sir,
I
good
have
afternoon,
known that
sir.
interest is increasing.
Good afternoon, sir. This is Dr.
Very good
Mahima from Mutaimal College of Arts and Science. Sir, I
Okay.
have a request. If I apply for DBT-CTEP, shall I can you accept our accept as a guest or chief guest in our institution, sir?
Why me? You can call anybody in the country, any expert. Why me?
Okay, no, sir. You
I
are
will
belonging to
I will
life
definitely
science, no,
come
sir.
if you invite me. But you can call any expert and give the names of the expert if you want, near to your area.
No, sir. If it is online also, sir.
Yeah, then also.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Welcome. Anybody else, please?
So, delegates, do we have anybody else waiting to interact with sir? So like sir said, this is an open challenge still for us. And I think sir is giving us 1 week's time. So anyone who's interested to collaborate with sir, let it be in a book or for any other matter, sir would like you to write one length paragraph and send it to his mail so that sir can, assess to what level we are interested actually, and then we'll go ahead. So I hope all of you have taken down sir's email ID that we have posted in the chat box. So that's there for you, and we have 1 week's time to put ourselves to test. So I think, sir, all our delegates have interacted with you, and I would like to thank sir for gracing this occasion and sparing his valuable time and giving us a comprehensive view of what actually DBT is. It's just not about proposals, it is about the research, the various institutes, the autonomous and the public sector institutes, the different grants, fellowships, the e-promise, the BIRAC proposals, and even the India Biotechnology channel. So I also request all the delegates here to forward this channel to your students and see that they also subscribe to it, because the animation videos that sir had just shown us was very interesting, and that will be very useful for us, for all of us in teaching our students. So please, yeah, I think we have a delegate who's waiting to talk to you, sir. Madam Aruna madam. Yes, Aruna madam, you had raised your hand. Madam Aruna ma'am, do you want to interact with sir?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. By mistake,
Yes.
it has been
Sure,
touched,
sure.
ma'am. Sorry,
Not
ma'am.
an
Sorry.
issue. Yes,
So the challenge is also open for the organizing college.
yes, sir, definitely, sir, definitely.
There is no people in your college who are working in the area of biochemistry or any other good area, which they feel that they are strong enough that they can write a book, they can contribute to chapters,
Definitely,
or
sir.
they can.
So we have microbiology and biotechnology here in the applied sciences. We do not have
Excellent.
biochemistry here. But
Doesn't
yes,
matter.
definitely, sir. We are also taking on the challenge.
I am open to all the areas of biology.
Yes, sir, definitely.
Botany, zoology, microbiology, anything you think of.
Yes.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Durga from Government College for Women Guntur. I'm also interested to join in that project of writing book, as I belong to biochemistry, sir. Thank you for giving us this opportunity.
Yeah. Anybody who is willing to write practicals in biotechnology or biochemistry. Anyway, don't reply now. Reply within a 1 week's period. 1 week is a period that will show your real interest. You can write to me later also. Right? And from the organizers, please send me the recordings of the lectures which you have conducted. This is a DBT supported program, I suppose.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So please send the recordings of the lecture to me, so that we can put it on our channel and all the people can benefit from it.
Definitely, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure, sir.
Welcome.
Yes, sir. And dear delegates, we'll now move on to the next session. Now that we have finished the keynote address and the first session by Gulshan sir, we'll be moving on to the second session. That session is being delivered by myself. So let me just share my screen and we'll go right into the topic.
Okay, can I take the leave now?
Yes, sir, definitely.
Thank you all of you
Sir,
for your keen interest.
Sir, if I could just have one more minute of yours. Pradeep sir wants to interact with you, sir. He's the program convener. So
yeah,
just
I have not seen his face. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sir, Gulshan sir, good afternoon, sir.
Pradeep ji, namaskar.
Namaskaram, sir.
How are you?
How are you? Fine, sir. Fine, sir. Your talk is excellent, sir, and all the faculty members and all the participants know about the schemes and everything, sir. And thanks for coming and giving this awareness about the DBT and the different schemes and everything, sir. Due to another meeting, because my colleague is engaged with you, sir, actually.
It's okay, fine.
Sir, we also interested to write a book, sir. We will definitely contact, and all the participants also definitely will contact you, sir.
Yeah.
And we will share that DBT channel, YouTube channel, to all my students and also the nearby colleges also, sir. So
Yes.
we will give that the maximum number of subscribers to you, sir.
Welcome.
And from our side, one request, sir. Actually, you showed that different types of institutes supported by DBT throughout the India you shown, sir. But in Andhra, no institute funded by DBT is there, sir. Actually, but is Andhra is our request, sir. Actually, our side is Andhra is a hub of aquaculture, and also Srikakulam district there is a need of this kidney problems is there, sir. Actually, in particular, in Srikakulam
kidney
area.
problem.
Yes, sir. So many years
Okay.
they are trying to resolve that. What is the real cause to find that, but it's not resolved actually now. If you any institute which is dedicated to work on the kidney problems is till now there is a problem. Actual problem is not known, sir. Actually, that's why nearly 15 to 20 villages are suffering from these kidney problems.
Yeah.
The area is named as Uddanam area, Srikakulam. So if any dedicated research institute about kidney research supported by either for DBT or any other major funding agency, that is benefit to that people also.
Okay.
So this is from our sincere request, sir. If any possibility, you please try to cooperate with us.
The possibility is there if you think in terms of the problem.
Yes, sir.
So you are always welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Your college is located in Andhra Pradesh?
Andhra Pradesh, that is Srikakulam district, sir, which is a very remote and underdeveloped area, sir, actually.
Okay.
Compared to other
What is the quality of water you are drinking there?
Quality is the main town is no problem, sir, but there is we don't actually.
What is the kind of TDS it is having?
We need to test, sir, actually, but I don't actually. That is a problem. Since 10 years, I am hearing about this issue, actually. But many researchers and even hospital people also go and come and, but real cause actually don't know. That's
okay.
That is the
Sir, sorry for the interruption, sir. From Hyderabad Central University, Dr. Paspuleti Anil Kumar. So he is working on kidney
yes, madam. Yes, madam. I know him, madam, actually.
Sir, okay, sir. Sir, actually, he want to get samples over there, sir. He asked me to get some samples and all these things.
Okay, madam. Recently, I actually talked with sir also, madam. Anil sir also.
Yes,
But he is working there only, man. But he's not. If any institute is there here near to that area,
yes, that is true, sir.
Yes,
that is
ma'am,
just for information. Okay.
So please give preference to if any possibility is there, sir. I think give preference to sir.
So Dr. Pradeep, Modi ji always says vocal for local.
Yes, sir. Yes,
you
sir,
got a solution from within your group. You need not go outside. People are there to help you within your place only. So take help from her.
We think that you are also one of our members, actually group members. We want to, that the support from your side also, sir.
Yeah, always we are ready. You
Yes, sir.
tie up with her,
Yes, sir.
and you find out a solution in case she is able to give you.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, you write to our an email or a letter to our secretary,
Sure, sir. Sure, I will.
and he will direct the right people to you.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Describing your problem, what kind of problem and what kind of solution you need.
Sure, sure, sir. Thank you.
But what is the weather in your place?
Weather actually seems to be nice, sir, but that reason actually we don't know actually that particularly that area only, sir, actually.
Okay.
That 15 to 20 villages are there, sir. They are severely suffering for more deaths also there, sir. In that. Every month, 2 to 3 like that, they are occurring, sir.
One simple experiment can you do?
Yes, sir. Please tell me, sir.
Kidney problems normally happen because the blood is not properly filtered.
Okay, okay, sir.
And some of these filtrates which are there or is high or something similar.
Yes, sir.
If they are not washed out from the body, they will deposit because kidney is the filtration mechanism.
Yes, sir.
They will
Yes, sir.
deposit there.
Yes, sir.
Take 3 1 liter bottles in the
Okay.
morning.
Hmm.
Finish them by evening, full of water.
Okay.
In the summer, you increase by half liter. In the winter, you decrease by half liter. That's
Okay.
what. Test for few people.
Okay, sir.
Hope you will get improvement.
Okay.
Because the blood also need to be cleaned, and our cleaning reagent is water only.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But yes, you can talk to this lady, and you can send a letter to our secretary. We will be able to help you in some way or the other.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, welcome.
And thanks for attending this event through online and creating awareness about the different DBT schemes and everything, especially it is DBT-CTEP program, sir. So thank you for this attendance. Thank you. And in
Welcome.
future, we also looking forward for your cooperation and support this type of
Sure,
events.
sure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Welcome. So thank you all the people for your interest, the keen interest which you have taken, the response which you have given to me. I'm really amazed, and I'll be happy to call and help you in future also. Anything in science, in biotechnology. Welcome, and thank you to all.
Sir, just tell me about that IIF, India International Science Festival. What? Just tell me
India
what's up.
India International Science Festival is a festival of science started in the year 2015 by the initiative of Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi, and this is being held at different places all over India. This time it is being held from 21st to 24th January, Bhopal, Maulana Azad National Institute of Technology, and you are welcome there.
Sure, sir. Welcome.
Because we are still working on this. Hopefully, in another 15 days' time, you'll be able to hear on our website, or you can see the website already started on 12th. India Science Festival.org something. I will give you the exact details. If you search on the Google, you will get India International Science Festival. You will get it. Or maybe 1 second I will give you.
Sure.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Good evening, sir. Actually, during 2020, which was conducted in online, in that National Science Teachers Congress, in that I have received a national level first prize. Sir.
So you see, Dr. Pradeep, people have already participated there.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Those who have interest, they will find a food for their interest from
Yes, sir.
anywhere.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Sir.
So the address of the site is www.scienceindiafest.org. Scienceindiafest.org. If you like, I can share this address on the messages.
I already typed in shared in the chat box. Sure.
Yeah, chat box. I will
Nice. Sure,
leave
sir.
the
Please.
response. You can note down. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Okay, all the best to all of you.
Thank you, sir.
And I take leave now.
Sure, sir.
Thank you
Thank you.
very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you
Thank
very much.
you. Okay.
Please. Feedback from
So, delegates, we have finished the first session via Gulshan sir, and we'll be also sharing the feedback link in the chat box. So, I request all the participants to please see that you fill in the feedback, after which, or after only which, you will be able to get the certificate. So, it's an auto generation. So, please fill in the feedback link that I have just posted in the chat box. Okay, give me a minute. Yeah, and you will get your certificates. They'll be generated and sent to your mail ID in 2 to 3 days time. So with this, let us proceed into the next session. So like I've already said, I am the one who'll be giving in the next session. So let me just share my PPT and yeah. So right, so as I was saying, my name is Dr. R. Harita and I work in the Department of Biotechnology in Government Degree College, Srikakulam. And I'll be talking about, I'll be giving you an overview of the DBT-CTEP schemes, all the schemes that come under the DBT-CTEP. So what is this CTEP that we have been talking since afternoon? It stands for Conference, Travel, Exhibition and Popular Lectures. So this is a scheme that has been put forward by the Department of Biotechnology, New Delhi Ministry of Science and Technology by the Government of India. And the main aim of this scheme is to popularize the biotechnology activities in India. Biotechnology is relatively new when we are talking about other conventional subjects like biology, zoology, physics, chemistry. Our biotechnology is relatively newer in its conception and inception. So this DBT has put forward this CTEP to popularize the biotechnology in India. So what it does, it gives you grants for 4 activities. So like we said, C stands for conference, T is for travel, E is for exhibition, and P is for popular lectures. So, and who is the funding agency? Is the Department of Biotechnology, Government of India, and the area in which we have to conduct all these 4 activities is mostly, obviously, it should be related to biotechnology or at least to life sciences. So one of the easier way of wherein we can, ensure that our grant gets approved is that you will have to include the biotechnology concept into whatever the theme you are putting forward. So like most of our delegates are from other backgrounds too. We have from botany, zoology, biochemistry, microbiology. So our small suggestion for you is to see that you include the biotechnology component into whatever the theme that you are proposing. And the target group, so popularizing biotechnology is what we are talking about. So where do we popularize? To whom are we popularizing? To whom, who is the target group of DBT? They're obviously the graduation, post-graduation, students, PhD, postdoc, scholars, your faculty, and the scientists. So these are the target groups of the CTEP scheme. Coming on to the first part of the CTEP, that is the conference. So what DBT does, it gives financial assistance for conferences at national or international level. It need not be just conference. It can be seminar, symposia, or workshop. And coming to the guidelines, the actual complete guidelines are available in the website. We can go to the DBT CTEP. You can just type in DBT CTEP and you'll get the website, and you can look in and read all the guidelines. What we have done is we have just selected some the most important of the guidelines, and we are trying to share it with you. So regarding the conferences, what DBT insists is that we have an in-house expertise in the subject that we are proposing, on which the conference or the seminar will be conducted. So in whatever the subject or the theme you're conducting, you're proposing to conduct, you will have to see that there is an in-house expert in your institution.
சரி அடுத்து இது
Madam,
ரின்ஸ்னா என்னது ரின்ஸ்
sorry, someone has unmuted
ரின்ஸ்
themselves. Give me a minute, let me mute them. I'm not able, yeah.
ரின்ஸ்னா என்னது வாஷ் ரூம்
Genelia, madam, I'm
வாஷ் அங்க
muting
போச்சு
you.
வாஷ்
You
ரூம்
have unmuted yourself. Yeah. Right. I request all the delegates to please keep themselves muted until the uh, talk is over, and then we can have the interaction session. Sorry for the disturbance. Let us get back to where we were. Right. So we were talking about the guidelines of the conferences. So like we were discussing, we should have an in-house expertise in our organization. And if we are talking about arranging a conference or a seminar in collaboration with another institute, then DBT says that the UC, the certification and the statement of total income and expenditure that we'll have to submit at the end of the conference or the seminar has to be is a joint responsibility of both the institutes, us and the other institute that we are collaborating with. So both the institutes have to jointly submit the UC. And then if we are talking about international level conferences and seminars, DBT asks for clearances from the competitive authority, uh, being your administrative ministry or the Ministry of Home Affairs and Ministry of External Affairs, if it is applicable, in cases it is applicable. And if we have two or more applications from the same institute, then only two of the applications will be considered at a single time at the same period, depending upon the quality. It is not first come and first serve basis, but it depends upon the quality of the proposal that they are submitting. And obviously, acknowledgement to the Department of Biotechnology has to be given at every stage, starting right from our brochures to banners to the proposal and the proceedings also. And what they say is the proposal in which we give you we mention the number of speakers. So the amount that will be released will be proportional to the number of speakers. And in case one of the speaker doesn't make it to the conferences, then the sanction amount will automatically be reduced. So it depends upon the number of speakers that we have initially proposed in our proposal and the actual number of speakers that take part in the conference or the seminar. And obviously for the claims, the entire UC, the statement of expenditure, the bills, everything has to be settled within 3 months of completion of that event. So this claim submission is very important, because what DBT does is they see the time period we taking to clear in all our dues, and that is the time, that is the impression they get. And the next time we apply, we or any other person from our same institute applies, then they again go back and see that whether all the clearances have been, all the UCs and clearances have been done with. So this is a very important aspect that we have to take into mind. Let it be any scheme we are talking about, DBT is always very particular about the scheme closure. So the submissions of all UCs have to be done on time. And these conferences, seminars nowadays, they are giving even for online or virtual conferences are also being approved by your DBT. And generally, the funding is at the rate of 8,000 per speaker. And obviously, the links of the events, if we are going for online webinars or seminars, conferences, the links have to be shared well in advance to our DBT. Moving on to the next component of CTEP, that is the T and stands for travel. So
Ma'am, excuse me.
Yeah, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you show the previous slide once again, ma'am?
Yes, sure. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I am
Ma'am,
showing.
per speaker, no, just one. For funding per speaker
Oh, yeah,
or
yeah.
per day?
Yeah, it's per day. Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine, ma'am. If it is online or offline, either online or offline, only 8,000, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
And these, the funding rates will be, a little fluctuating. So what we have to do is we have to go to the guidelines on their website. They may be fluctuating depending upon the conditions. So we can go and see in the website, and accordingly we'll have to keep them in our proposal, ma'am. So whatever scheme we are going to apply for, we'll have to read the actual guidelines, and within those lines itself, we'll have to submit our proposal. Then we have a higher chance of our proposal being accepted. So moving on to travel, here financial assistance will be given for travel for scientists or researchers that are involved in presenting their papers. It might be given for even faculty, it does not be scientists or researchers. And the papers have to be, presented at the international level, have to be held outside of India. So, like we said, who are eligible? We have active scientists, researchers, faculty, the PIs, the co-PIs. But if a single project we are talking about, then this travel grant will be granted only to one person from that project. It can be a PI or a co-PI, but only one has to be applied. One have to be applied. And another rule is that we shouldn't have applied or taken any financial assistance for travel support from the government of India for the last 3 years. So they look at our record for the last 3 years, and we shouldn't have claimed for any travel support from the government of India. Only those people will be eligible for this grant. And like I said, it is only a single or a lead author or any one person from that related to that paper or that research. And these applications for travel grant have to be applied only online. No offline applications are being accepted by them. And generally, when we are talking about travel, what the generally DBT prefers is that we book our traveling tickets through these online agents, three authorized online agents. You have Bama Louis and Company, and you have MS Ashoka Travels and Tours, or Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation Limited. Others too are, if we book outside these three agents are also accepted, but these will be processed much easier when we book through these three agents. And submission of application should be 12 weeks in advance. So 12 weeks prior to our date of travel, we'll have to apply for the travel grant. Coming to the third component, that is the exhibition. So here they give the grants for exhibitions as a part of a national conference or a seminar. As such, an individual exhibition they do not usually give the grants for, but when we are proposing to conduct an exhibition as a part of a conference or seminars, those are preferred. So here again, the in principle approval or rejection. In principle approval is that the first time approval. The complete approval will be after we submit all our UCs and everything is done, and the amount is transferred to our bank accounts. So in principle approval or rejection will be communicated only through website. So once we apply for these grants, we'll have to keep on checking log into our account and keep on checking the status of our status, yeah. And the final decision will be given only 30 days prior to the event. That is the exhibition that we have proposed, the date of the exhibition that we have proposed in our proposal. 30 days prior to that only, a final decision about whether our grant has been approved or rejection will be communicated via the website. And the same, again, the same story. More than 2 applications from the same organization will not be considered at the same time. And all the documents, UCs, all the expenditure statement bills have to be submitted within 3 months of the completion of the exhibition. And regarding the videos, if you're talking about exhibition, the videos have to be recorded and sent to the DBT. And the fourth component and the final component of CTEP is the popular lecture series. So here they give financial assistance for conducting lectures in biotechnology by the subject experts. So what is the purpose of these popular lectures is to bring about, popularize biotechnology, like we have already discussed, to bring about the general awareness, might be the basic concepts or the recent advances or the potentials of our biotechnology also. And like I said, this is sponsored by Department of Biotechnology. So small suggestion, please include the term biotechnology, at least related terms to biotechnology in the titles that you are going to propose. So coming to guidelines, the maximum we can do is a series of 3 lectures in one financial year. And in this lecture, as our Gulshan sir was saying, we need to have 3 lectures, 2 from external and 1 from internal, in-house expert. And of these 3 lectures, one has to be organized either in Hindi or in the local language. So mostly what we do is the in-house expert that will be giving the third lecture, we generally go for the local language. And topics like we have already discussed might be right from basics to recent or potential advances also can be discussed. But for popular lecture series, what DBT asks is wide publicity for the lectures. So that is the reason the name itself suggests popular lecture series. So what are we popularizing? We are popularizing biotechnology. So they need wide publication. Even in the grant that the proposal that you will be filling in, they'll ask you the medias for the popularizing this lecture. So what all medias you can popularize? You can use your what is this? Newspaper, TVs, media, print. You also have online, offline. All the medias of the public should be utilized here. And the grant usually that is given for this popular lecture series at the rate of 8,000 per lecture. And for external speaker, even the TA and DA will be included for that. So here again, popular lecture series, because of the current scenario, even online and virtual series are being accepted. If we are going for online, the links for the online conduction of the lecture series have to be shared well in advance. And also, there is an upper ceiling of 2 online webinars in a month related to different aspects of biotechnology. So in a month, the maximum we can apply for will be for 2 online seminars. And now what DBT has done is that it has launched an online submission and monitoring system, Osmosis, for all the CTEP, all 4 schemes that we have just discussed. There is an online submission and monitoring system, the online portal. The link is given here. It is www.dbt-ctep.gov.in /staticapply.htm. So this is the link wherein we have to apply for any of the 4 schemes that we have discussed, and the submission, the processing, the settlement, everything will be monitored online. So just like any other online portal, we have to first log in, create an account, and in our account, all the 4 schemes will be open. So whichever we are eligible or whichever scheme at current is open, you can log in and you can apply for that. You can save your proposal, do the changes and then submit, and monitoring your proposal, the status. Monitoring the status of proposal is also done online. And even while submission of your UCs and bills also, we do it online and offline. So at the end, when we do all the final submission, we go for online submission, and also the same set has to be posted to offline to DBT also. So right, thank you. This was a very concise, um, what is that? Give me a second. Yeah. Concise overview of the 4 programs under CTEP. And now we have the actual in-house expert of our DBT in our college, our program coordinator, Pradeep sir. Here I would like to just say that our college has submitted around 50 proposals in the 10 years, almost the 9 years that the CTEP was launched since 2014. And of the 50, 45 have been submitted by Pradeep sir. And of the 45 we have submitted, he has an approval rate of 50%. So sir has successfully conducted DBT sponsored 23 conferences, 47 popular lecture series. He has also conducted a refresher course in a degree college. This was the first time, I think, in Andhra Pradesh that a degree college has conducted a full-fledged refresher course for the faculty of UG in the college. And he has successfully utilized around 50 lakhs of DBT funding until now. So he is our in-house expert, and sir will give you a hands-on training as to how to apply for these proposals, and you can freely interact with sir and ask for any doubts or any clarifications that you have. So thank you for listening, and now we have Pradeep sir.
First of all, thanks to all the participants and for supporting this type of activity. You are patiently listening each and every session. And also, thanks to our colleague Harita Madam for giving me a brief introduction and what are the things we have done so far. Since 2014, we are doing, we are associated with this DBT-CTEP program. So, as Madam said, we submitted nearly throughout the entire departments, nearly 50 proposals. So out of the 50 proposals, nearly 40 to 50% proposals are accepted actually. So and conducted several seminars, conferences, and popular lecture series. On an average, in a year, we are conducting 5 to 6 events from various funding agencies by using the National Funding Agencies Fund. So, if you have any queries, you can ask later after completion of the session. So, first, we are hands-on session on the DBT-CTEP program, how to submit proposal, what are the documents we need, and how to submit the proposal, and how to trace the status of the proposal, and how can we submit UC and SC, and everything we can learn about through this event. So first we need to type the DBT-CTEP in the website actually. So DBT-CTEP. So if you type this, first I will share the.
Pradeep, share the.
Sharing, madam. Entire. Okay. Sure. Okay. కనిపిస్తుందా? Okay. Okay. Dear participants, are you visible? Is it visible my screen, madam? Sirs and madams?
Yes, yes, it is
Yes.
visible.
Okay, madam. Thank you, madam.
Yes,
So
it is
first we need
visible.
to type the DBT-CTEP in the Google. So after typing, you will get the window like this. Then click on the DBT-CTEP program. So after clicking on this DBT-CTEP program, the window open like this. So go down. Then here, these are the entire window. And what are the upcoming events throughout the India, already approved proposals, upcoming incomes under the upcoming events, and contact persons. This Gulshan Wadhwa sir is the program officer, and I see these are the approving authority and these are the financial authority. After approving, the budget will be sanctioned by this. This is a Biotechnology by India Consortium Limited, BCIL. So these are the different institutes. The one is in DBT and another one is BCIL, Biotechnology Consortium India Limited. Actual fund releasing authority is this one. Proposal acceptance authority is this DBT. So these two agencies coordinately support these DBT-CTEP activities. So first we need to click on the menu. After entering into the DBT-CTEP website, first we click on the menu. So in this menu, there is an option called apply. So then click on this apply. So you can get window like this. So go down. First we need to sign up. If you are new to the DBT setup, first you need to sign up. So click on this sign up. So everything is recording. We will share with the record with you. So after uploading into the our college YouTube channel. So first you need to fill this form actually. So first name. And this is second name. Who is applying? Where the person is applying. So first we need to fill the first name, and second one is last name, then email ID, password, whatever you want, you can put the password and confirm password. 2 times you need to type the password, but the condition is the password must contain at least 8 letters, one capital letter, one small letter, and one special character, and also numbers also should be there in the password. So this is the condition to put the password. After, for example, I am putting like this here, Pradeep, last name M, mail ID, password, one capital letter and some small letters and special character and some thing. After filling this, we need to click on this I am not a robot. It's a box is there. We need to click on this box. After clicking, whenever green color mark is coming, then only you need to click on the sign up. Before that, we should not click on the sign up. So after clicking on the box, it will come this green color mark. After that only you need to click on the sign up. Once you sign up, whatever the email ID you have given, they will send a link to that email ID. So you need to verify the email ID verification link to the your mail. Once you get that link, you need to click on that link. Verify option is there. So once you click on that link, your sign up process is over. So this is the process of sign up. That means after clicking on the sign up, if you are the new user, first you need to click on the sign up. In this sign up, first name you have to give one, then last name and email ID. You need to put the password and click on the box. After clicking on the box, green color mark will come. After that, you need to click on the sign up. As soon as you click on the sign up, a link will be sent to your given email ID. In that, there is verification link is given. So in that, if you click on that verification link, your sign up process completed. Then whatever the ID, mail ID and password you have given, with that mail ID and password only, you need to log in the portal. So after sign up only, you need to log in. You can log in. Otherwise, direct login not possible. So after sign up, whatever the mail ID and password you have given, you need to write on this. For example, mine is this one, and second one is password. Whatever the password I put, I need to click on this. So I am putting my mail ID and password. So after that, I need to click on this box again. So whenever green color mark come, then I click on the login. So after login, you can find a portal like this. So here two options are there: user home and second one is organization register. This is user home. Next one is proposal and organization. First, we need to register our organization. Whatever the organization we are working, first we need to register our organization. After that only we can submit the proposal. So first we go for organization register. In this organization register, there is option called new option is there. So first we need to click on that new option. Once you click on this new option, there is window open. So in this window, there is different options coming. Organization details, address, contact details of the head of the organization, bank details, document, summary. So everything you need to fill from here. So first one is organization details. In organization details, whatever the organization is yours, that name should be right here, though that is a registered one. So for example, some organizations have so many names, but what is the already registered name we are submitting in the UGC or DBT or some NAC point of view? So that name you need to put in this box. Then acronym. So what short form of that college you need to fill in this. For example, ours is Government Degree College SRIKAKULAM. So I need to put a GDCM. Like that acronym you need to fill. Then status of the organization. So there are different status. So if it is university, you put university, or deemed university, you can put like this, or deemed university, private, government, autonomous research institute, or government college. If ours is government college, so I prefer this one. If anyone is deemed institute or deemed university, you can select accordingly. So state government organization or professional body or anything you can fill. Whatever is your institute or your organization, you fill in that. If anything is not comes under this given choices, you click on the others and give the details. If I click the others, I need to give the specification to that one. Okay, so this is about this organization details. After complete this session, we need to save the thing. Once you save the thing, all the whatever the things you fill here, that will be saved. After completion of that, we go for next. So here address details. So organization address you need to give, whatever the address is there, that you need to fill here. Then city, what is the city name you have to fill, and this is the state or union territory you need to fill. Then district, pin code, telephone number, that college telephone number, and alternative telephone number you can give yours also. Otherwise you can leave it. Whatever the red mark star is given, that is mandatory. Otherwise you can leave it up. So website, your college website you need to give. After completing this, then again you need to click on the save. After that, go next. Here, contact details of head of the organization. So head of the organization name. So whatever the organization, principal or register. If it is the university, you have to give register name. If it is the college, you have to give the principal. If head of the organization name means our college principal, Dr. P. Sureka, we need to give that name here. And the designation, that is principal. If it is the college, that is principal. If it is university, you need to give the register name. So head of the organization address, you need to give the college address, then city, state or union territory, or pin code, telephone number. If facts, these are not mandatory. If you want to write, you can write, but that's not mandatory. And email ID of the head of the organization, that you need to. Head of the organization means that is college email ID you have to given. Then retype email ID. One more time you have to check that email ID. Then alternative email ID, you can give here your email ID. Alternative, you have to given that person who is applying, that person mail ID you have to need to give. Otherwise no problem, it will directly, already we have given college mail ID, so it is sufficient. If you want, you can also give your mail ID in alternative email ID. Then again you need to save here. After that, again you go for next session. Here, bank details, you have here, you have to give the bank details of our college. So for example, our college principal, whatever the account is come in principal name, that account only, official bank account only have to give. Our personal account, bank accounts, we should not give. They won't accept actually. So you have to give on our college account only. So FRA name, fund receiving authority. FRA means fund receiving authority. So fund receiving authority name, principal. So fund receiving authority designation. So fund receiving authority name means whoever the principal is there, his or her name has to given. And FRA's designation means, so either principal or registrar, controller of accounts, everything, whatever the yours belong, you can give. And FRA address. FRA address means fund receiving authority. That is similar to college address only. City, state, and pin code you have to fill. Then bank account details. So when you're submitting the application or registering your institute, first you have to collect all these details of your college bank accounts. First one is account holder name. Next, name of the bank. Account holder name means generally in case of college, that is principal. Otherwise university, that is registrar or controller of accounts. Then name of the bank, either SBI or whatever the bank account you have, that bank name you have to give one. This is acronym. For example, State Bank of India, SBI, you need to give here. And branch name and branch code also. That is all will be in account book only. Otherwise you can contact from the branch and you can get the details. And branch address, same as organization address. So whatever the bank, some colleges or some institute contain say bank in the institute only, but most of the colleges the bank is far from the different from the college, so you need to give different address. If the same address is there, you can give same address, but different, you need to write that address. Then city, state, pin code, telephone number of the bank, and preferred fund transfer mode. There are different modes of check or draft or net or RTGS they can we can give. And account number. So bank account number you need to give here. Type of the account, saving account or current account you need to mention. And IFSC code of that branch. And TAN number. TAN number in government institutes have TAN numbers, whereas private institutes have PAN numbers. So you need to give TAN number here if it is government organization. And 9-digit MCIR code. So you have to give MCIR code also. And email ID for notification. Email ID of here we can give the bank email ID or college email address we can give. And bank statement. Bank statement means the here the template for this bank statement here given. So in this bank statement we need to apply one file. So we need to upload one file. That file come here. This is a download template. Template is given here. So we click on this template. One form is downloaded. So if you open this form, they have asked some details regarding banks. So vendor name means our college address. What are these all details we need to fill. After filling the details, first we need get sign from our college authority, that is either principal in case of college or registrar or fund authority. So first we need to sign by the principal or head of the organization and seal. After that we need to go the bank. Here from signature of the authorized bank officials, that means bank manager. After bank manager signature and his seal also need to get. After getting that, we need to scan the entire document in form of PDF, and we need to upload this document here. So once it is done, then we save this, then go for next. Here some documents they are asked. Uploaded document, registration certificate. If it is not registration certificate means our college, TF and 12B or any other related documents we need to upload. Article of association. These are all for private institutes, not for government institutes. Government, if ours is government institute, there is no need to submit all these documents. If it is not a government institute, we need to submit all these documents. So, if it is not a private organization or any other thing, not non-government organization, then you need to submit all these documents. And after completing this, we save and next go to next summary. Finally, we need to check all the things, whatever the things we have submitted. We need to verify the things whether correct or not. After that, here we put that I here declare that the above details are correct and complete the best of my knowledge. Then save and submit. As soon as submit, you will get or you receive mail or regarding that you have submitted you have registered your organization for DBT-CTEP scheme. Decision will come, or acceptance will become within 2 days, like that they are saying. So within 2 days you will get acceptance from the DBT if all things are good. Okay, then if anything is need, they will ask again mail you. These things are not sufficient, you please send the details, then we will approve, like that they will send. So once you submit all the documents properly, then they will accept your institution for submitting proposal. So after completing this organization register within 1 to 2 days, you will get acceptance from the DBT. Then you are ready for, you can submit the new proposals. So far, if you have any doubts from the participant side, if you can ask. Otherwise, we will go for next proposal submission part.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Please, sir.
Sir, I'm Dr. Gangaonkar from Shirur, Pune.
Sir.
Is there any specific time for the application?
No, sir. It's open for entire year, sir, actually.
Okay, thank you.
You can submit any time, but within 1 or 2 months, 2 months, maximum 2 months, you can get the decision of that proposal they reviewed, and they will send either if it is approval, they will send a approval letter. Otherwise, not approval, please. The reason also they will give, sir, actually. What is the reason for not approval also they will give. So you can modify the proposal and you can resubmit again also.
Okay,
so it is through
sir.
everything is online, no physical letters and everything through mail only.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Is there any other queries? Okay, if there is no queries, so we'll go for next part. And after completion of organization registration, then we are eligible for submission of the proposal. So here the proposal part is there. Here there is option, new option is there. So if you click on this new option, there is four, already Haritha madam, our colleague Haritha madam told. So there are four options given. So one is conference, that means conferences or seminars or workshops or everything. And second one is travel. Third one is exhibition. And fourth one is popular lectures. So for faculty, these two are very much suitable. One is conference and another one is popular lectures. If it is research scholar and some other students or faculty also, this travel grant is useful for only for international travel only. And exhibition is only for NGOs, not for students and faculty members. So we don't go for the much about this exhibition. And the travel grant also for research scholars and who wish to submit or present their papers in international conferences only. So they can submit and they can get the travel support from the DBT. And these two things are useful very much for us. Actually, that one is conference and second one is popular lectures. Generally, this if you after clicking on the new, you can select either I want to submit conference or popular lectures. So my advice is, if anybody first new to this DBT-CTEP, first we need to it is better to submit first popular lectures. So it is a small event. So if you submit these popular lectures and after organization of these popular lectures you successfully submit, you need to submit UC and SC. After successful submission of this UC and SC, then you go for conference. So that is better because this is a simple event. So you can easily conduct this event, and after that we can easily submit that UC and SC. Once we get clearance from the UC and SC to the popular lectures, then can go for conference. That is a better way from my experience. So you can also apply directly, you can also conference also. That is our wish. So first we go for conference. If you click on the conference, window open like this. So new conference proposal will come. So here there are several options, several headings are there. So first one is applicant details. So we need to fill here applicant detail. Applicant details means yours. For example, I am applying, so my details has to be given. So for example, applicant organization. Our college is Government Degree College Man, Srikakulam. So I need to give this one. And applicant name. So applicant name means I am applying. So temporary, whoever applying, that name has to be given. And nationality, we are all Indian, so we have to give India. So date of birth, we need to give the date of birth as per our 10th class mark list. And the gender, so whatever the gender you can select. Designation, lecturer or assistant professor or associate professor or professor, anything you can select. So email ID you can write, secondary email ID also you can write. And applicant's address same as organization. So generally this applicant address is also same as organization address, so we can click on this. So all the details will automatically come. Then we can have to give here phone number. So who is the applicant? Whoever is the applicant, his number has to be given by clicking with along with the STD code. For example, my mobile number is 8555911 First I have to give 91, then 8555911 I have to given like this. So after completion of this one, I need to save, then go for next. Here event details will come. So whatever the thing you want to conduct, either seminar or symposium or conference or workshop, anything you can select from here. So after that, geographical coverage. You want to conduct either state level or national level or international level. It is state level, it is regional. If it is national level, you can select this one, or international level you can select anything. Based on your interest you can select the option. So broad subject areas, there are so many subject areas has given, so you can select any one of the or more than one you can select. So based on your conference title. Then event title, you have to give event title as already our colleague said. So as this is a DBT and a biotechnology supported fund, so you need to, whatever the theme you are giving, try to include that biotechnology part. Like emerging trends or recent trends or anything, you need to put the title, incorporate in the title. So then you can have better chance to select the proposal, actually accept the proposal actually. So if you do on classical names like immunology, like that they won't give actually. So you need to put the recent advances or recent trends, like that you need to put the title, incorporate the suffix or prefix, you need to incorporate the recent trends or emerging trends, like that title you need to incorporate. Then event date of birth, date from day 2. If you want to conduct that event in 2 days or 3 days or 4 days, based on that you need to give the dates. Generally for conferences, the thing is 6 months before you need to submit the proposal. For conferences or seminars or everything, you need to submit the proposal before 6 months. For example, if I want to, this is December, I want to conduct the event in January, they won't accept actually late submission. So at least 6 months before you need to submit the proposal. That thing is there. So if it is December, I need to keep the dates either June or July. Then so June also late submission. So June 24th is there. That means at least 6 months before you need to submit the proposal. One thing is there, once you put the dates, at least while submitting, you need to put the at least 6 months gap should be there while submitting the proposal. But after, within 1 or 2 months, they will give the decision either acceptance or rejected. So what if your proposal is accepted, then you can request the DBT people. So that time we gave that 6 months before, that means June we have given. But we want to conduct the event in pre-phone. We want to pre-phone the event like in April or March, like that. You can try to mail to the DBT people, then they will accept. So, but while submitting, must put the at least 6 months gap. Once approval, you can prepone the event or postpone the event. That is your wish. So they will accept, no problem. And each registration is free. That means if you want to conduct the event and all the participants get, if you want to allow the participant in free without any registration fee, then you can select yes. If not, put no. We have to select like this. And this is a registration fee. Registration conference registration fee. How much you want to put the registration fee? Like you need to mention here. Then venue details. So what is your organization? Already you have given in the organization registration about your venue details. So you need not to write. Just click on the thing. So if you want to conduct the event in another place, so then you need to write the details here. Then list of speakers. For a conference or seminar or workshop you want to conduct, you need to find the speakers, either two speakers or four speakers or eight speakers or whatever the number of speakers. First you need to find the speakers and and also get the consent from all the speakers also. So for example, if I find four speakers from different organizations, first I need to write a mail to the speakers and request them to I am going to conduct this DBT event. So I need to submit that event. I need your consent as a resource person, like that. You need to mail them. Once they accepted, then only you have to submit the proposal. If they don't accept, they cannot submit the proposal. So before submitting the proposal, first you select either two or four or eight or six or eight resource persons. After finding the resource person, you mail them regarding I am going to conduct so and so event with the support of DBT. So I request you be act as a resource person. So please give me your consent. Like that you request. After the request, if they agreed, they will mail you. Yes, I am accepting your request. I am going to act as a resource person for the event. After receiving that mail only, you submit that proposal. So this work you need to done whatever for submitting the proposal. So prior to submitting proposal, you need to get the consent from all the resource person who are going to participate in the event. Then objectives of the event, you need to write what are the objectives. So here there are several headings are there. First, review state of art. That means whatever the title you propose, that title, what is the title, how it is important, how it is useful for your geographical area, and what is the basis for the selecting for this, and everything you need to write here up to 100 words you need to write here. After that, calendar of events means after the approval of the event, then how you can in what date you will publish, that means you will advertise the date. That means for example, if the event in June, the event is approved, then I will publish the event, or I will publish the event in the month of April, and then I will ask the last date for submission of abstract by 10th of May, and full paper submission by end of the May, and registration, spot details, and everything we need to write here. So if any participant, anybody request, I will give my already submitted documents. If anybody requested, I will send the documents. Based on that, you can use as a model documents. Then you can submit the proposal. Then third one is how the proposed seminar or symposium is relevant to the trust area of biotechnology. So whatever the theme you proposed or title you propose, how it is relevant to biotechnology, you need to justify that thing here. That is also from 100 words, 100 word maximum 100 words you need to write. And rationale for holding the conference. What is the rationale for holding this conference? That is also you need to write here. And additional information, if any, that is about your expertise and other your college expertise, and you have the potential to organize, whether you have the potential to organize the event or any previous events you have organized, the thing you need to mention here. And the estimates and publication of proceedings. If you want to publish the proceedings, then you need to mention the number of pages of the proceedings and number of copies also you need, and will the proceedings be priced. If you want to want to sell that product, you need to put yes or no. That is based on your decision. And details of participant to whom TADA will be given. So for this particular conference, how many resource person you want to invite? That number you need to put. Is the event held annually? If it is annual meeting, you can put yes. If it is not, then you put no. Next, background and discipline of the participant and coordinators. So, whom is your target audience? Either UG students or PG students or research scholars or faculty members or mix up of all these things. Like that, you need to mention here. And expertise of the coordinator. Who is the coordinator? You are the submitting person, so you are the coordinator. So you need to mention here your expertise. So your expertise, whatever your CV, whatever the main points are there, that all things should be mention here, and your expertise, your already receiving any awards or you received everything you need to mention here. After that, expected level of participation. What is the number of participation number? For example, if a seminar there are some 200 or 300 members from India. If you want to invite international conference, then international participant number also you need to mention. If it is international conference, you need to get permission from the government of India to for the travel purpose. So that will comes under later. So after filling this, then again you need to save. So in this it is a broad it is as event details. If you write the event details, so it's maximum data here only. So after instead of waiting all the filling of all the data, so in between also you need to save here, then only it will completely save. Otherwise, if you starting from here and complete all the thing, and then you need to then you come to save, then it will log out automatically, so much time it will take now. So in between, better you need to save, then only it will save. Otherwise, after completion of all the after filling of all this form, then you go for save, then it will won't be saved. So this is my advice is, so in between also after filling some form, some part of the portion, then again go for save, it will save. Again fill some more part, then again go for save. So in between also you click on the save. So it is a broad as much information you have to given. So in between also you need to save. Then after that, next go for the budget details. So allowances, TA or DA. So overall estimate amount requested from the DBT. Generally allowances month TA and DA. Generally per person up to 30,000 we can put here. So overall estimate 30,000 amount requested from the DBT also 30,000. So if I am going to invite 4 persons, 4 into 30,000. 3, 1,20,000. Here also put 1,20,000 and free conference printing. So for free conference printing, 20 to 40,000 we can put here. So if you more amount want, you can also put more amount also. So publication of proceedings generally 30 to 50,000 generally we put. So you can also put that 30 to 50,000 in both places. Rental for venue. If you conference you want to organize the event in your college only, then no need of rental for venue. So if you want to organize outside the college or some private institute, then we can put this rental for venue also, amount also. Then stationery for folders. Then generally it is for 10 to 20,000. Here also put 10 to 20,000. And contingency generally we put for 10,000. So after filling all these data, then details of amount requested, received, or committed from organization other than DBT. So if you requested for the same conference to the other agencies, for example, DCET, DST, SERB, or ICM, or like that, other agencies also. If you requested, then you give details. Otherwise, no need to give. Most of the cases, generally, don't give the details. So with that, then only you can get maximum amount. Generally, if you go for one organization, that is better. That funding agency, that is better instead of going to other agencies. So then details of the authority responsible for submitting UC. Who is the applicant? Only responsible for the submission of the UC and SC. So if you put applicant, then that is okay. You are the applicant, so no need to write again the applicant applicant details. Next, save it. Then go for next. So details of previous grant received from DBT for any event. So previously, if your institute or you, generally you are only, so get any financial assistance from the DBT, then you have to give the details of that. If you are the first person, first time you are applying, then no need to give any details. Just save and go for the next. Otherwise, if you are the already applied and get the fund submitted UC and SC, so then you need to add the details. So what is the number of that reference number, date when you organize, title of the event, amount you received, and UC and SC, utilization certificate and statement of expenditure, you have submitted or not. If submitted, you put and submit. So pending, put and pending. If it UC and SC of the previous event is pending, they won't accept me, they won't approve your next proposal. So if not, they will approve. So if already submitted, then they will approve. So if it is pending, they won't approve. So instead of going before clearing the first event, then only go for the next event. Without clearing the first event, don't go for the next event. So after that, this main part is that is documents. After that, then save, then go for documents. So here for conference, there is need of 4 documents. One is technical program document. Technical program documents means, for example, you proposed a program, a seminar with 2 days event. So you need to write the details of the event, first rows, 9 to 10 a.m. What is the program details? You need to mention clearly. You need to mention the details. 9 to 10 a.m. registration, 10 to 10:30 inauguration, 10:30 like that. You need to mention all the details clearly. So who is the resource person, who is going to give the talk, and who are the what is the title of the talk, and everything you need to give here. So that is a technical program details. But while submitting the technical program details, first you clearly mention all the details, entire technical program details. So if you need, I will share my documents also, anybody want. Then another one, announcement details. Whatever the details, announcement details meant when you publish, release the event, about the event to the public, and what is the last date for abstract submission, what is the last date for full paper submission, what is the registration deadline, and everything you need to write in that. And this announcement details, then approval letter from the head of the organization, that is either from principal or register. You need to get approval letter, especially from our in letterhead only. So you need to get that approval letter from letterhead of the college authorities. And then confirmation letter from the speakers, as I said earlier. So if you want to invite to 3 or 4 resource person, or 6 or 8 resource person, whatever the number of resource person, first you need to get acceptance letter from the resource person. Just you mail. If they agree, they will said okay, then you take that mail in PDF format, then you upload in this. So if more than one resource persons are there, then you take the all the mail acceptance mails, download it, and merge the all PDF formats, acceptance PDF formats into one file, and submit and upload here. So these are the 4 documents you need to submit if you want to conduct a conference. That is technical program details, announcement details, approval letter from the head of the organization, and confirmation letter from speaker. So if you need any templates for the first 3, I will provide you. So through mail also, if you request, you can send. And the fourth, this one is anticipated funding from government departments is more than 40 lakhs. If you, our conference generally 2 to 3 lakhs or 4 lakhs, so that is less than 40 lakhs. So we put no. Then save the thing. After that, go for next, and there is summary given. So if all the things we submitted is okay, then we can submit the proposal. Or otherwise any lapses are there, then again we need to review and correct them, and then submit the proposal. So this is all about conference proposal. How can this way you can submit the conference proposal. Once you submit the proposal, you can immediately get the mail. You have submitted, we received your submitted proposal. Within 2 months, we will get back to you, either acceptance or rejected. Within 2 months, they will send a mail. So if it is accepted, they will give how much fund they approved, and what are the documents you need to submit after completion of the program, the details, everything they will give. If it is rejected, then what is the reason for rejection also they will write to you through mail. So this is about conference. Okay, from participant side, any queries are there? Please ask regarding this conference. So if you don't have any
Good evening, Dr. Pradeep. Just you said 40 lakhs. What is that? It is not clear to me.
Generally, some multi-organizer, central international conferences need 40, more than 40. That means if we request fund from DBT more than 40 lakhs, then we need to put yes, madam. Otherwise, generally our conferences is small events only. So it to maximum 5 lakhs only it will complete it. So we don't want to bother about that actually.
Okay. So even for 2 lakhs also we can apply?
Yes, madam. Even 50,000 also you can apply.
Okay. Thank you very much
No
for
issue,
the
madam.
valuable information.
Up to 5 lakhs they will give, madam, actually, based on the merit of the proposal.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Generally, most of the cases, they will, whatever the amount we submitted, madam, 50% they will give, actually. So if you submitted for proposal 2 lakhs, then they will give 1 lakh. Most of the cases like
that is the clue. You must give such clues.
Based on my
Thank
experience,
you.
madam.
Yeah. You please share your all the formats you
Sure,
have
madam. Sure,
you submitted.
Sure, madam.
Hello, sir.
Sir, please.
Sir, in case of popular lectures,
Yes,
when
sir.
we are submitting a proposal for popular lectures.
Sir, next I will come to popular lectures. Then we will discuss that thing.
Okay.
Already we
What
discussed this conference. If you have any doubts in the conference, you will please ask me.
Okay. No, I would just like to ask you that calendar of event and proceeding details.
Okay.
Is it necessary for popular lectures?
No. For popular lecture there is no need, sir. Actually, only for conferences only that need. Actually.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you. You don't have any doubts, then we will move for next event, that is popular lectures. So for as a faculty members, these two events are suits for faculty members. So one is already conference, already told. Then another one is popular lectures. In these popular lectures, if you want to submit a proposal on popular lecture to the DBT-CTEP, we need to select two external speakers and one internal speaker. Either you or your colleague, anyone you can select. Internal speaker is one who is associated with our institute. So either you or your colleagues or any other department colleagues. So you can take. But external speakers, you need to select two external speakers from outside the institute. So those are from different places. So two external speakers and one internal speakers. And the internal speaker compulsory mandatorily to give his lecture or her lecture in local language only. That is, if it is Andhra, there is Telugu, Tamil like that. So that lecture should be in local language. And the external speakers, either Hindi or English, you can opt. So if you go for the new popular lecture series, so this is a new proposal for popular lectures. In these popular lectures, first applicant organization you need to write, like conferences only, same. The first part is same for both. And second one is applicant name. You need to write the name of the applicant. Nationality. You need to write date of birth, gender, designation, mail ID, alternative mail ID, and address of the institute, city, state, district, pin code, and everything you need to write here, even mobile number also. After filling this, then go for save and go to next. In these popular lectures, you don't need to submit the consent letters from the resource persons. Just you get biodata of that resource person, then you clearly fill that biodata. Okay, so prior approval, that means approval letters from the resource person is not required for the popular lectures. Just we need their biodata, whatever the external speakers are there. So we need to get the biodata of the external speakers. In this part, lecture details. First, we go for details of lecture. Minimum of 3 lectures, 2 external and 1 internal should be organized. The external lecture resource person should be outside of the institute or other institute, and the internal should be in our same institute or nearby institute only. So add lectures means first you click on this. So if we need to add 3 lectures, so we need to click on the plus symbol by 3 times. So first I click on one time. So details of the lectures by speaker 1. So if you want to start with internal speaker, you can give the details starting with internal speaker. For example, I am the internal speaker, then Pradeep, the speaker type external or internal. Internal is speaker participation confirmed as if yes, lecture title also need to given, and broad subject area, which subject the lecture going to give, you need to select one or more, you can select, that is your choice, and the date of the lecture. Generally for seminars and conferences, gap should be in 6 months before you need to submit the proposal, but for popular lectures at least 1 month or 2 months gap is sufficient. So no need to put 6 months gap, so 1 or 2 months gap is sufficient. For example, if date is now December, you can put in January, so they will accept. So you can put any time, at least 2 months before you can submit the proposal. It is better because for reviewing, they review the submitted proposal, they take generally 2 months. So you put at least 2 months gap. No need of 6 months in the gap in 6 months. Duration, generally that lectures are 190 minutes or 120. You need to put in minutes. So just you type on 120 minutes or 90 minutes like that. If it is 1 hour lecture, then we put 60, like that you put. So based on the duration, you can, this is, that is our choice. And language, generally internal lectures, internal speakers always in local language only. So it is Telugu language. Otherwise any your preferred language you can put, that is local language. Then this is after giving the details for the first speaker, then go for second speaker. So you need to fill the details of second speaker. For example, if you invite some speaker from CCMB, so name of the speaker, for example, you have to give that Puran Singh Siswala is the speaker from CCMB, and speaker type external. If speaker participation is confirmed, if it is yes, confirmed yes. If it is not, no. So better you put yes. First you get that. No need of mail written consent. Just you talk to him and ask you want to organize the popular lecture. You want to like to invite you. So is it okay? Then he said okay. Then you can write yes. So no need of getting written consent. I mean mail consent they are not required. Just oral consent is also sufficient. And the lecture title you need to write here. And broad subject area also select date. In which date you want to conduct the event, that is also written. And duration in minutes, generally 60 or 90 or 120 minutes. Language generally put in English or Hindi. And third speaker also you need to, that is also external, that should be also external. So you need to fill the details of this. After filling basic details of the three speakers, then you have to give broad details of the speaker. But first one is biodata of speaker one, name, date of birth, belong to SCST, yes. If not, no. Then academic qualification, in academic qualification you click on the plus, starting from MSc. So masters onwards you need to give the details, masters, doctorate and postdoctorate details. Till postdoctorate details you need to, you have to give in that. Every time this is for masters, and again you have to give postdoc PhD detail, then you click on that, again you can get. And you want to give postdoc detail also, you click on it. And these are the academic qualifications. After the academic qualification, work experiences. So for example, one scientist is there, he worked only starting his career working on the same institution, then one uh, this thing is sufficient. If he changed other institute after working in one institute, then he changed another institute, then you need to submit two work experience in two spells, like that. So wherever he worked that much times you need to write here. Then current research experience, so you need to write here the research experience. So what is, which field he is working, what is the position, which field is starting from which year to which year, which organization is working, so which theme, which topic he is working on, like that you need to write. And what are the award or prize or certificates that resource person already get, that things you need to write here. And number of publications, books, how many books he published, research papers, reports, journal articles, and patents if any, like so. And research papers, last 3 years research papers you need to paste here, copy from the, I will get the already before submitting you will get the resource persons, that biodata. From that biodata you copy the that recent articles and you submit here. And if any patents are there, that patents details you have to give. This is about one speaker. Like that you need to write the second speaker also, and also you need to write the third speaker also. After completion of all the speakers details, so before that if you want to apply the popular lectures, first you need to get the biodata of all the resource persons you want to invite. So after that, no need of written consent for this. So only oral consent is sufficient, but you need their biodata. So after filling of the lecture details, then audience from. So how many? And most of the cases generally they need more audience actually. From organized institute generally we put 300. So more than 300, that is better to put more than 300 audience. So other institutes, minimum 200 should be there. So you put 200 or 250 or 300 like that. General public, if you want to put, otherwise you can donate. Generally 10 to 50, 20. Below 50, put general. So names of the participating institutes. So from which institutes you want to invite the students or participants. Generally, this is a local people. Then, for example, if I am in Srikakulam, so I need to invite all the all the students or participants from this Srikakulam only, in and around Srikakulam only. So that is better. For outside the district, we don't need to invite. So this diversity need not required for this. So within the district or within the our premises, nearby colleges, we can invite the participants. So for the what are the institutes going to participate? Participants from which institutes you want to invite? That institute's name should be included here. After that, mode of publicity, either newspapers or local channels, or by distributing your brochures, and then you can write here. Generally, local newspapers and local news channels and flyers distribution and everything you can write here. So mode of transportation of the audience, generally by road audience. So by road you need to write here. Generally autos, buses, they will come. Then hiring the transport despite of the transport being available with your organization. If your organization has that transport facility, so you can use that. Even though if you have the transport facility, but again you want to ask the support from DBT, then you have to explain the reason, that reason for the hiring the transport. Even your institute already have the transport facility, but again you are asking the DBT, so then you need to give the justification for that. Generally we put no need of that thing. So this is also a very broad thing. So if we, before while filling in between, you go for save, the option save, and save it, and again start filling the this one form. So that is better to in order to log out. So this is a long form. That's why in between also you go to save and save it. And after completion of this one, then go for next. Here the budget and financial assistance. Generally, whatever the amount you write in popular lecture, they only give honorarium to the speakers and coordinators, and a TADA for external speakers. These two components only DBT give. Remaining whatever the things we put, they won't give. So honorarium to the speakers and coordinators means we are organizing 3 lectures. So per lecture they are they are giving 8,000 to the coordinator. So for 3 lectures, 3 into 8. So 24,000 plus honorarium to the speakers. So how much amount you are going to give the speakers, including you also. For example, there are 3 speakers, including 1 internal and 2 external. So if you want to give 2,000 to each speaker, then 6,000. 24,000 is your coordinator honorarium. That is 28. That means 24,000. 3 lecture, 3 into 8,000. So 24,000 for coordinator and plus honorarium to the speakers. If you want to give 2,000 per speaker, so 6,000. So total 30,000. Otherwise, if you want to give 5,000 to the speaker, that is your wish. Based on that, you can put here. For example, I want to give 5,000 to the speaker. So 3 speakers, 3 into 5,000, 15,000 plus coordinator honorarium for 3 lectures is 24,000. Then I put 39,000. So like that you put. So here the 24,000 is fixed. 8,000 into 3 for coordinator honorarium. That is fixed. But honorarium to the speakers is based on your interest. So if you want to give 1,000, put 3,000. If you want to give 2,000, 3 into 2, 6,000. If you want to give 3,000, 9,000, like that you can put. So whatever amount you put, you need to accordingly you add the amount here. Then transport of the audience, they won't give generally, but you generally put 10,000. So printing of the lectures and everything, they will it is also they won't give. So generally you put 20 to 15 to 20,000 you can put. Contingency, this is also they won't give. So you can put 5 to 10,000. But TA or DA for external speakers. So up to 30,000 you can put per speaker. So for you are inviting 2 external speakers, so 60 up to 60,000 we can put here. So maximum limit is 30,000 per speaker. So you can put like accordingly. So this is about budget details. So whatever the budget you are given, they only give this honorarium to the speakers and coordinators and TADA for the external speakers. So these two they will give. Even though you put all these things, they only give these 2 things only. After that, details of the authority responsible submitting this one, that is applicant only. But who is the applicant? The applicant is the responsible person to submit the UC and SC. After that, you need to save the thing. After saving, then we go for national. Like that, like the conference. Here also, if you are already conducted any event previously, then you need to give the details. If you are a new one, then no need to give the details. Okay. So as I am saying, already if you already conduct the event and you are submitted UC and SC, that is already settled, then you put submitted. Otherwise, put pending. If it is pending, don't submit another new proposal. After clearance only, then you submit the proposal. Then put save. Then go for documents. So here you need to submit only one document, that is approval letter from the head of the organization. So only one documents you need here, that is approval letter from the head of the organization. So after uploading this one, then save and go for next. Then you can get summary. So you please recheck the whatever the details you filled here already. So if there are any gaps, again go back, you filled. Otherwise, you can submit the proposal. After submission, you can immediately get the mail. We received your proposal. Within 1 or 2 months, we will get back to you like that. Okay? Within 1 or 2 months, they will mail. If it is approved, they will give. We will you have reviewed our proposal. It is approved, and you need to submit these documents. After that, we will release the grant like that. They will. If it is not approved, they will provide the reason also. So based on that, we will resubmit the proposal. So this is about popular lectures and proposal. So this is all about conference and popular lectures proposal, how to submit these proposals, this thing. So based on that, you can experience, you can submit the proposals also. So if you have any queries regarding these popular lectures, you can ask.
Good evening, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam. Please.
Sir, actually, what is the participant number, sir, for popular lectures?
For popular lecture, at least 500 minimum, madam.
Minimum participants 500.
500, madam. From
But
all
three speakers from different. I mean, different region or same region, sir?
same region, madam, within the local area only. No,
Okay,
madam.
okay,
That
sir.
speakers, you are talking about speakers now, madam.
No, one is internal speaker. The remaining two from any other.
Any other, madam. Other outside the institution or outside the state or outside the like that. Outside the state.
Oh, inside the state.
Inside. No, madam. No
Okay,
need
sir.
of
Fine.
inside the state. So one from
Okay,
our
okay, sir.
institute, remaining two from any other institute located in the same district or same state or other states also you can invite.
Okay, sir.
Accordingly, you
Fine, sir.
can
Thank.
put budget, madam. If it is the same state,
But
that is
500
yes, madam. Participant number
participants should be must 500, sir.
500, 500, 500.
Okay, sir. Then
Yes,
the participants from different institutions are our own institutions, sir.
no, madam. Different institutes and also along with our institutes also, both. But all the institutes should be located in the
Oh, okay,
same
sir. Then
district, within the local area,
district.
madam. In the district, at least district.
Okay, okay, sir. Then 26,000 is mandatory for coordinator. Apart from that, each guest we have to give that honorarium separately.
Yes, madam. Sir, that coordinator is if you are submitting, you are the coordinator, madam. So you are organizing 3
Okay,
lecturers.
sir.
So 3 into 8 per lecture, they are giving 8,000 to the honorarium to you.
Okay, sir.
So
In
this
one day, we have to organize 3 lectures, sir, or 3
yes,
days?
if you organize one day, they will give only 8,000 only, madam.
Okay.
If you organize in 3
So we
days, they
have to
will
organize.
in 3 days.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
That may based on if you organize, that is your wish, madam. If you organize in one day, they will give only honorarium coordinator 8,000 only. If
Okay,
you
sir.
organize in 3 days, they will give 24,000.
So 3 days means we have to put more resource persons, no, sir?
No, madam, no. Actually, that 3 resource persons only per day, 1 lecture only.
No, 3. Each resource person has to occupy the. I mean, a
No
full
need,
day.
full day, no need, madam. That 1 hour or 1.5 hours, you can organize the event and they
So
can
is it?
stop the
Shall
event
we
there.
take online or offline, sir?
If it is online, they will only give 8,000 per day. They
If it
won't
is
give the
offline, sir?
travel grant 8,000, madam.
Offline also 8,000, online also 8,000, sir.
Online 8,000, madam. Entire per day they will give 8,000 only for virtual
For
conference. Offline
offline, sir.
8,000 plus TA or DA they will give.
Okay, okay, sir.
Mm.
Thank you, sir.
If it is online, you can organize the event in one day only, madam. All the 3 lectures you can organize one day, and they will give
Okay.
8,000 for that.
Oh, if it is offline only, we can organize in 3 days.
3 days, madam. Yes, madam.
Okay, sir.
And
Thank you
in
so much.
between, you can also change the audience also, madam. First, you are organizing 3 days. First, you invite from 500 participants from some institutes. Then second day, then you no need to that same participants, madam. Another participants also you can invite.
Sir,
Each day we have to show 500 participants, sir.
At least 500, madam.
Daily.
Daily, madam, daily.
Per day 1, 500, day 2, 500, day 3, 500.
Day 3 500, but the same participants also you can show, otherwise different participants also you can show, madam. No issue.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, madam. Thank you, madam.
excuse me, sir.
Madam, Usha, madam, please.
Both online, offline together can be 500, sir, participants.
Online and offline also 500, madam, actually. But generally in offline, they said 500, but most of the cases that is 100 or 200 like that only, madam, actually. But
Yes, sir.
we generally,
Getting 500
while,
is difficult.
while
So both
submitting,
together it can be 500, no?
yes, madam, altogether 500, madam.
Thank you, sir.
While submitting the proposal, we put that, madam, on that number, madam, actually. But in
Okay.
reality, if it is possible, we will put 500. If it's not possible, then whatever the participants are there, we can organize the event.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Sir, are there any queries, sir? So if you don't have any queries, I will, if you any require any documents regarding the popular lectures or conferences, please write to me. Mail, I have already mail, you have my mail, and I will send the documents in Word format also. So you can simply edit and you can submit the proposal. And already I shared the feedback in the chat box. So please submit that feedback form, and after those who submit the feedback, to them only they will give the certificate to send the certificates.
Sir,
So
one second, please share the feedback, sir.
which
Actually,
one?
first session I have filled. This
Okay.
session I couldn't see in my chat box.
No, madam. Only one feedback form is there, madam.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, if there is no queries, I will leave the session, madam. Okay, thank you for support, madam, and your participation.
Actually, it's a good session. We have got so much knowledge on the how to apply the DBT CTEP conference as well as popular lecture series. So thank you so much for Pradeep, sir. This is Dr. Mahima, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. This
Tha-
entire credit goes to our principal, madam. This is our principal, madam, brainchild, madam, actually. So based
I
on
want to
her,
congratulate your principal,
yes,
madam,
madam,
as
her guidance only we
because
are moving this time.
because in short duration you have conducted the second program. It's very tough job, sir.
Yes, madam. Our principal also very dynamic, madam. She is always supporting such events, and our colleagues also very cooperative. And so that's
Okay,
why
sir.
we are conducting this much events and so.
Okay, sir. Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
so thank you,
Thank
madam.
you all.
Thank you very much, madam. Okay, if you don't have any query, then I will leave, madam. Thank you, madam. Thank you for participating. So please submit that feedback form, and we will give the certificates to all participants. Thank you. Give చేస్తున్నాను. అయిపోయి అనుకోలేదు ఇలా